gentlemen, you know what time it is? When you're in that dark alley and you got nowhere to go, everybody needs a hero. Let's line them up. Shout out to Only Arc. Shout out to Liam Porter.
They clap for blood when the truth gets slide. Screens on glow when the rumors fly. One bad post and they pick a side. I took the heat, then I took the crown. Made my scars into a whole damn sound. Say my name, what's the crowd leaning? Turn the mess into a way back when they wanna fall. I give a face. All that shame in a gold stand frame. Welcome to Love Car Hero. Laugh first, then they cheer up. Welcome to Love Car Hero. I wear the bruise like zero. Welcome to Love Car Hero. Still stand tall when they tear low. Welcome to Love Car Hero. I turn the stain to a halo.
Shout out to Willie the Fridge.
Had to build new skin from what they tore. Every joke like a blade in the dark. Still I walk through with a live wire hard. They want a glitch, I gave them style. Turn that flop to the pressure.
Shout out to Pakistan Patty.
Every tongue on repeat. My name hits hard when the cycle meets. Say my name, what's the crowd leaning? Turn the mess into a way back when they wanna fall. I give a face. All that shame in a gold stand frame. Welcome to Love Car Hero. Laugh first and they cheer up. Welcome to Love Car Hero. I wear the bruise like zero. Welcome to Love Car Hero. Still stand tall when they tell low. Welcome to Love Car Hero. I turn the stain to a halo. If you came to see me break, better bring more.
Shout out to RG Shotty in the building and Pirate.
I learned how the fire speaks. Now the whole damn circus follows me. Welcome to Love Car Hero. Laugh first and they cheer up. Welcome to Love Car Hero. I wear the bruise like zero. Welcome to Love Car Hero. Still stand tall when they tell low. Welcome to Love Car Hero. I turn the stain to a halo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Local Hero. I still haven't come up with an opening slogan yet, but I'll have one soon. I am joined by my intern slash co-host. He is Life with Ron. Life with Ron, how are you doing today?
Doing amazing. I'm super, super up there. I'm good to go.
And ladies and gentlemen, the star of tonight's show and our very special guest, she is the current host of Local Rain. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Melifer. Melifer, how are you doing on such a lovely evening?
I'm doing so great. And you know what I just realized is you spelled my name wrong in the title.
We're going to have to change that ASAP. I'll get to the bottom of that. Shout out to the 40 quick in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, do me one favor real quick. Cover me for 1 second. I got to grab my lighter.
All right, listen.
Absolutely.
All right. So we're going to interview Melifer. After he fixes her name, we're going to do the proper interview. I've watched her over there with Twiggy and Breadstick a few times. Love her. So our man...
He's crazy right now. We can't find it later. Someone
He's
stole it.
Oh, kitty, kitty. All right, look at the little kitty. Go get... Oh, that's a dog.
That's a dog. And she's like, what are you doing, Dad? What are you doing?
I told you I was totally up there. But everybody smash that. Like, make sure you share this out. We're on the C circuit. Oh, look, he flashed it up real quick. There you go, bud.
Yeah, we'll let people
Hell
come in
yeah.
before I start with everything. We'll let people pile in for 5 minutes. Let's see who's out there. We got Pirate, we got Shawty, we got Angel. Hello, Angel. We got Twisted SMF in the building. Long time since I've seen him. We got Copper. What up, Copper? He says, what's up with the dudes wearing bandanas? Good to see Copper in there.
Hell yeah.
Copper, would love to have you on one day. Big fan of yours. I put you over on Cafe. I didn't like some of the shit Turbo did to you, and don't worry, I let him have it for that. So it's good to have a real legend such as Copper himself in the chat. Mel, let me ask you a quick question before we jump into this very dark interview we're about to do with Melifer. When I first reached out, I mean, and be honest, we like to keep it honest over here on Hero. I feel like we could be a hero to all the viewers, just being honest. When I first reached out and said, would you like to come on for an interview, did you have any initial thoughts or any credundums or?
I literally was like, I've made it. They wanna interview me. I finally, I'm accepted. I'm so cool.
My God, that's adorable.
I'll tell you some back lore though, Ron, with me and Mel.
Yes.
Me and Mel have actually a connection, believe it or not.
Oh
I
shit.
was
Mhm.
on the first show she ever
Like
popped up on.
astrologically? Oh, that okay.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. I
lore.
mean, as much as I wish it was a different connection, we do have that connection where she jumped up on Cash. I wasn't on
Cash.
Cash yet. It's weird that I ended up on Cash, and so did she. But she jumped up
Mhm.
on Cash, and I was one of the guys that I don't want to say did her, you know, intern thing, but I was just
He
there.
kinda did with Ken, yeah.
I would
Oh,
say
you
my
were on
best
Cash with Ken?
line was out of all girls to have the $5
Cool.
internet because
I
I
like Ken.
remember you reminded me of that.
Yep, that was your first initial thing.
Yeah. So, what a great line that was. I said, out of all girls, they have a $5 internet because we're used to dealing with like the beer drinkers and some of the crazies that we do have.
Yep, I remember.
Shout out to Only Art. Yeah, I went with Flash tonight. I figured I would dress like a hero for
You
some of these, and plus it's summer. I don't
you
like
were
wearing
literally
suits
just
and
running
shit in the
around like
summer.
Flash, buddy.
He was.
Yeah.
He did the flash.
Says Mel, can we go to dinner with drinks? Mel, can we go to
Uh,
dinner with drinks? Says Angel.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
You know
Fun
what's
times.
crazy is you have that jacket. I must have not have reached out to the right people. I think Keem said I was supposed to send him something, and I never did. So I never got a jacket. I never got any of the. But see, I didn't care. I'm after that chain. I want a chain or a wristband.
Mm. There was a form that
Oh,
Baja had put in one of the announcement channels that we were all supposed to fill out, and he hounded people for a very long time about it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, out it says
well,
cash
I
on it.
filled mine out, but I
and
left
it
right
has my name.
before.
It has my name somewhere. Like, I'm official. I work here, guys. In case you didn't know, my name's Melifer. I'm on Locale Rain. I started on Locale Cash. Hmm.
What did I tell you,
Very
Mel?
cool.
I think I might have said something. I don't know. I tell this to a lot of chicks. I go, don't worry, you start coming around me, you'll get noticed.
So you
And
say you want that chain.
Probably.
Exactly how long have you been in locale? Like month-wise?
Actually, my
Yeah.
first official starting date, my first hire date was Feb 1, but I joined the server on January 27th. I just looked today. So I'm coming up on like 6 months or so.
Are you from Girl World?
I am. I'm an
Oh,
Amber girl.
okay, cool. And what? And so you came over with the flood of Girl World, I'm assuming. And what made
Hmm.
you want to kind of be a host?
yeah,
So,
that was actually my first question. What intrigued you? I think I know the answer to this, but we're gonna pretend, Mel, that we're in front of
mhm.
an audience that is not hip to this. A lot of these questions I asked today, I might have a small idea on what you're gonna say. Not a full idea, but a small idea. But yeah, go ahead and tell Life with Ron. And Ron would love to hear this. Tell Ron what got you to come to the universe first.
Well, first it was Amber, right? A lot of us followed his here. A lot of us followed her here to watch her. But then a bunch of us, I don't know if we were stupid or really brave souls, when they did the bus tryouts, were like, holy shit, let's try this. And I was one of them. But I couldn't get through. And when I did get through, my connection wouldn't work. And like, I was just not able to really make a good impression that way. Like with Scooter and them, it wasn't the vibe. But by that point, I had watching for her for so long that I had other shows in the universe that I liked. I watched, like, Cash, I can't even remember who I watched at the time because the shows have changed so much now. I watched Alive, I watched Queens at that time, was, like, Gigi and Tina. I watched a handful of the other shows, and
So
I was really digging it.
I'm sorry. So was your original like thought to get up on a show like to be as a like, oh, let me come at Amber, I have questions, or you really wanted to try out? Because I feel a lot of people just wanted to come up and have the opportunity to be on
I thought you had a
screen
love interest is what
and
made you
like
try out.
I was getting to that.
Yeah, Ron
At
wants to
first,
hear
I was
that.
like,
Ron, just to be clear and
yeah.
put a little bass in your voice, Mel, if you can. No, I'm just joking. Mel was actually intrigued by another host we had here who recently came back. So go into that, Mel. What if that is the reason you tried out, go
It
into
was
that. Let Ron
twofold.
know.
Like Amber brought us here, right? And
Okay.
then watching Amber, because of Scooter, right? Scooter was her co-host, and he was also Denmark's co-host. So they would often talk about Cash, and she would be like, you are not as loyal to us. You're more loyal to Cash. and you in Denmark, blah, blah, blah. I don't like Denmark. Well, me being an Amber more hater, I was like, somebody who Amber doesn't like, I need to go check it out, which is part of how I started watching Cash and I fell in love. No one's like, not really. I fell in love with the dynamic of like the Jackass style bro show.
Did you fall in
And
love? I can't picture you like
no, absolutely
love
not.
loving.
No.
If that makes
I
sense.
did like the show though. They had a great dynamic. They had a great rapport. Like you can't deny it. That show was magic, right?
Sure.
And then so yeah, I started flirting with Denny. I thought he was really attractive. He was funny. He had a deep voice. He had an accent. He could speak another language. You know, he ticked all the boxes for me at the time. And so
Okay.
I would flirt with him in chat, super harmless. And when they did their auditions because him and Scooter like left, I was like, "Oh, let me come try that." Like I already have Discord set up because I tried to do the bus thing, but I couldn't whatever figured out I couldn't hack it with them. Might as well go try it again. And so I did it and here I am.
Now, when you first went up there, did it bother you that he was leaving right away, or did that make you feel more comfortable to be a host at that time?
So to be honest, when I went up there and it was still Ken and Scooter, there was no idea that Scooter was leaving again.
Sure.
Like at that point, we didn't know. And it was just a very volatile time in the LCU. And so when it happened, it very much you could tell cut Ken deeply. And I think that did affect the way the show ran because he had been still so hurt from Denmark leaving so shortly before. And then that also happened with Scooter
Now,
that
were you gonna try out if Denmar was a host? If he was a host, would you have tried out, or that would have never happened?
I don't think so because I don't even think Cash would have held tryouts if those 2 especially had stayed,
Good point.
right? Because that's what happens is, you know, we don't do tryouts if we don't need people or if we're not looking for people, but they both left, so they did.
Your thoughts of the LCU on that day on in those days. Like, where were you at? Were you super excited? Were you mediocre? Was it like, I got it.
Mediocre.
I
It
really
was
want to do this.
it was so exciting and it was such a new exciting thing for me. I really did. I was so invested. I still am to this day. Like I love it more than anything now and I could never see leaving
Yeah, I
it.
love it.
But it was brand new. It was super exciting. It was like this new shiny thing, right? You know?
I'm one of the, I think, few people, honestly, and I don't say this a lot because it reminds me of fucking Turbo and shit, and I don't like to be like copycat. Um, I didn't really come back here for like financial reasons ever.
Right.
Um, I really do like how you say love the place. I do love it. I do love a lot of the people in there. I like a lot of the relationships I built. And I also like being a part of something that I was never a part of before. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I
Yes.
did streaming or whatever, but on this, it's different. I don't know. It's just something when you're up there in front of when you're, in front of anybody, no matter what the crowd is, it's just a whole different. I don't know. Maybe I'm addicted to like fame, and I just don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
You like Tater, you like the attention.
Well, I think Tater at the same time is afraid of too much attention. Is why she didn't want to be on Bus. You know what I mean? Because on Bus, you'll get a lot of attention with 1,800 people. If she goes on a smaller show, she should kind of do what she wants more than what she's going to be forced into doing. And that's what's going to
Right.
happen on a show like Bus.
That's fair. I do think she is comfortable where she's at. I think she has people she likes to work with, and I think there's people she works really well with. I like Tater in the universe though, so wherever she ends up, I will probably still watch her.
How
Did you
come you didn't
find
go to Fat Camp?
interning and like
Oh, go on. Go. Ask Ron's first. Go
hosting
ahead
in
and
the
answer
beginning
Ron's first.
very like intimidating? And if so, like who is the host that kind of helped you do that the most in the beginning?
I think I did, right? Like when I first came in, I thought I had this great rapport with the camera and talking to chat and talking to everyone here, right? And then now even I'm like, "Oh, I think I'm doing great now." Like I must have been shit back then or something, but it was
Uh, f-
nerve-wracking.
a
What's
friend of mine in the chat says, BC says, how many of those books behind you do you read? And I want to give a quick shout out to Felonious Basalts. Good to see you, brother.
Hell yeah. I can answer that really quickly once I'm done with Brown's question.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I
Um,
didn't mean to.
I think you're
Yeah.
okay. I think that working with Ken was a great starter for me personally because he was really patient and he was great at explaining things. I think then getting to work with a little bit of everybody as people came in and out of the show, and then getting to go to all of my new shows has been really helpful because we teach each other things. You learn different skills when working with the different hosts. And I think it's all been really positive, like, just working with Twiggy and Breadstick taught me a whole lot, like, I miss them already, and then 2, 3 days working with Tammy, we're already learning new different things and learning a new different dynamic. You have to be willing to grow as you get new coworkers, and it's really fun. But to answer the question, I have read all of them. I read a book as I buy it and I've read it, and then it gets put on the shelves. The one I haven't read are in this pile in this area that you can't see.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, Mel, you're a very likable woman. Um, what's crazy about Mel, I gotta ask this. Now, we're not gonna when she first got here, Ron, she also had a controversy where people thought she was a racist woman. Um, now, I want to ask you about that
I
deal.
think half of
Basically,
us have had that
she didn't
controversy.
do a turbo.
Mhm.
She basically just cracked some kind. We'll just say a cotton joke. When you said that to Yo Mama, did you more think you were being funny, and maybe you just don't understand humor?
I think I was trying to be edgy, and it just didn't yeah, it was
Yeah. No, I'm
inappropriate.
not. I'm not about to kill you for this. I want to really, if you
No,
can, be
le
honest with me here.
legitimately. I thought it
Basically,
was,
if
like,
you don't know,
edgy,
remind
but
me
I
if
don't
I'm
know how
right.
to be
She
edgy.
asked Yo Mama, "Are you going to watch the Super Bowl from a cotton field?" Is that true? Is that how it went?
Yes. So he had come into a Cash Sunday stream
Listen,
Ken and I were
hey,
doing.
Rod, what's your thoughts of that when you heard
Did
that?
did Yo Mama tear you a new booty hole?
He loved it.
No,
No, he
he loved
actually
it.
loved it to where he turned it into like a skit. He had her behind her.
Damn.
Go on,
I
Mel.
got to be his background for all of Pride Month. I got to be the lady at the big house.
For Pride Month, it was
But
Black History Month. People were
The
going to think
did
you're
I
lady
say
at
some
the
Pride
gay
Month?
shit.
Black
Casey,
History
yeah, you
Month. Wrong
did.
Oh my
month.
God, she
Wrong
even
month.
called Black History Month Pride Month.
Oh
You
my
gotta
God, you
have pride.
misgenderized it. Oh
You
my
gotta
God.
have
It's
the
like,
pride.
Okay, I thought Pride was gay.
oh
See,
hell no.
I'm lost now with months.
Hey, I
For
don't know.
Pride
I
Month, you
don't
gotta get
know.
the pride in the Black History Month, Pesci.
Shout out to the
That's
80
more.
in the build. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a one-on-one with Mel's for. I got plenty of more
Hell
questions.
yeah.
We're action packed. If anybody doesn't know this gentleman above me, this is Life with Ron, one of the most controversial gay guys in the
What?
LCU.
What the
No,
hell?
I'm just saying it in case you drop an F slur or something. But don't, because then we can't get
What
the
F slur?
hours. No F slurs
And by
tonight.
the way, I'm
No.
bisexual.
No slurs, no slurs.
Oh, bisexual, not gay. So gay and bisexual are two different things. I hate to bring
Yes,
that
Yes,
into this.
motherfucker.
apparently.
I eat pussy.
Apparently.
What you talking about?
You do.
Yes, Jesus. Okay.
Did you
Shout out
see
to
the
B
new the gifts?
Slice. B
Ooh.
Slice,
What?
I appreciate all the videos you make on me. You've always been almost like a supporter of mine. I appreciate that.
He
So
makes
shout
good
out to B
videos.
Slice and all the videos he makes. I don't know if you guys watch him. I know Keem doesn't like me
Mhm.
pushing them old detractors, but he's more of a clipper. I wouldn't say he's a
I don't see him as a
detractor.
detractor. He's a good, yeah, clipper, I would call him.
Yeah. And okay, so Mel, what you were saying was you liked Ken. Now, let me ask you
Mhm.
this. Losing Ken to losing Twiggy, what loss was harder?
I didn't cry over Ken because I told myself not to, right? Like, Ken very much told me we're gonna get moved. Things are changing. That's very normal, but
Yeah, he's
also
smart. He knows how that shit
he's very
works.
smart about that. And so I've held on to that. I really have. But I think I just had a stronger connection with Breadstick and Twiggy because we we all just I don't know how to describe it. Maybe because Ken already had one foot out the door of that vibe. Everyone felt it, especially when he worked with Sweet Tea. But Twiggy and Breadsticks still have a lot of energy for this place and still very much love this place. So working with them was almost kind of like a breath of fresh air and getting to do a different dynamic and just have a lot of energy like blown into me, right? For the
Yeah.
universe again was great, and they are just very much on my vibe, my wavelength, and
Those two are fun
it's
as heck.
And Mel,
they're
I
fun. They're so fucking
apologize
fun.
if ever when I would come in and comment on your looks or whatever. I mean, I hope that didn't bother you. That's just how I
You
am.
didn't say I was pretty enough. You had to come in there and tell me I was beautiful every fucking day, Joe.
Okay. I
Pesci,
just
it's
didn't
okay. We
want
all know you're a
because
goner.
remember when Angie came after me for doing that? She said, "Quit telling women they look good," and I had to cut a promo on her, and I pulled, I did the gut. Where's
Yeah.
my fucking?
Angie yelled at me because I used to say the word skinny way too much, and now she's gone, and I probably say the word way too much, but that's okay.
Now, when you and Ken were on Cash, what was
Mhm.
Cash about, or was it was just dead in the water?
With us, it
Did
was so
Ken
dead in the water because Denmark left, and then I came, and then Scooter left, and then Smooch came and left, and then Slytherin came and left, and then
Well,
it just
Slytherin
needed a
wasn't there long, and
complete.
I'm good. And me and Slytherin are boys, by the way.
No more
Right.
But
in then. It's like no.
how many days was Slytherin there for? I had to ask
I
this.
don't even know at this point.
Some people
It was a
probably don't
lot
know
of.
Slytherin lore. Slytherin's
Right, they're like,
actually
"Who
a
the fuck is
real nice.
Slytherin?"
He's a nice dude. I've talked to him in Discords panels. That yeah, he's a good dude.
It's,
Um,
it was crazy. It needed a total revamp, and so it seems to have gotten it, and it seems like it's getting new life in it now, which is good.
Now the little what were you averaging kind of there when you were at Cash by yourself there at the end after Ken left? What were you averaging viewer wise, live viewers, not the views of
You
the
know?
episode?
I can't even remember. I wasn't focused on that. I was focused on
Was it
showing
under
up every
100?
day. I really don't remember. It was showing
Okay.
up every day, making sure I had a plan, making sure the technical stuff was good,
How do you not
making
remember?
sure.
Like Jesus
I just
Christ, Mel,
really
that almost
don't. You know,
sounds
we
like a
deal with.
lie.
No, we deal with
How do
numbers
I
every
remember?
day.
See, this is a question I know the answer to, but I'll tell you why I'm asking it. So Mel was averaging under 100. She was averaging 70 to 100 when she was by herself, but even
Hmm,
before White Owl
okay.
came. Now, this is what I would ask you though. If the crowd was bigger, how would you have felt? Would you have been more nervous? Would you have even been able to handle that? Or was the smaller
No.
crowd kind of like what you preferred, what you felt comfortable? That's the only reason why I mentioned this.
Well, I still think it was fine either way, right? Because people say I killed Cash. I don't really think I did. I think that just kind of happened. But what that time alone
That's
for
not
me
fair.
really did, that's how it is here. I get it. But what that time alone for me really did was force me to either sink or swim. And so I don't think I noticed a whole lot during that time. I really think I was focused on everything else besides a few of those things, like that metric. And because of that, the nerves were not necessarily there in that
Aren't-
way.
I got a two-part question. Who would your dream co-host be, even just temporarily? And what would your dream like episode be if you could control a whole episode? You no matter how the money or anything, what would you want to do?
Oh, that's a hard one. I love episodes where we do fun competitions against each other, where we can be like silly, right? Like my favorite Nuts episode was where we copied a Jenna Marbles thing, where we did different drawings with different body parts. We tried to draw like a foot, but we had to use like our ass cheeks. Like that was fun. And doing it with people like Twiggy and Breadstick who really put their all into it and, like, really tried was so fun. So as long as someone's bringing, like, that energy to something, I will always love and support that, like, that's what I'm about is the
Very cool.
energy.
Cool, cool, cool.
Did you have another part, Ron? I didn't want to ask what I was going
I
to ask.
no, I asked them
The
both.
person
Yes.
and the activity.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, hold on. I just had a marijuana moment. What was I just about to say?
Marijuana moment.
I have
I
them
have those all the
constantly.
time.
Dude, hold on. I
Everyone
hate
does
that. Hold on.
here.
No,
I
something
literally went
about.
to start a car in my garage earlier, just let it run for 15 minutes. 4 hours later, I go out there like, oh crap, the car's on. I'm like,
That's how
Oh,
people die,
I
Ron.
remember now,
well,
Mel.
the garage
Dude,
was up, thank God.
I'm fucking
Okay.
fried sometimes. Do you remember when I don't know if you know this? Well, you actually should know this. What am I saying that for? I'm stuttering here. Um, I sent you a message once when I thought you were actually being removed from being a host, and I said, didn't I say there's
Mhm.
like you could come over on whatchamacallit anytime you want?
I think you were on gay, yeah, because I had been removed from cash from my lousy report card, and yeah, you said you're welcome on gay at any time, which was so nice. It was you, and there was like a few other shows who had reached out and were instantly like, "Hey, you're welcome here anytime. Hey, you're welcome here anytime. Like here, pop up, whatever." Blah, blah," and you were one of them. Yeah, exactly.
I'd say don't feel bad for the report card thing, because for instance, I'm on cafe right now and we're doing good shows, but we're not having good report cards. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
because I don't know. I couldn't really tell you because
it's the
Chemo's
summer.
theory is always like if you do a good show, they'll support it. They haven't really supported it like that, and Keem's been like all for the show. We'll see what happens.
Hmm.
I'm not worried about losing my spot or anything like that, but yeah, it's a crazy world up here because they people want different things. I remember when
Hmm.
I went to Cash, I thought it was going to be more of a mellow show there with me and Glammy, but before we know it, the viewership jumped to where it became like a priority that we hold the viewers. And
Mhm.
I made the fuck up with the big Murph thing. And I always say the hardest show I did was when we got rid of Murph because it was the most hostile crowd. I couldn't believe how many people woke
It
up. Keep
can
in
be.
mind, 6 a.m.
Mhm.
cash, not
Yeah.
10 p.m. cash or 10 a.m. cash. This was
Yeah,
cash at 6
morning.
a.m. And they came after me and Josh, and they were even calling us snakes for a minute. I was able to shake the snake moniker real quick. You know, some stuff fell down, and I ended up looking like a hero in the end, like always. Whoa, I'm on Hero.
Mhm.
Holy shit. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even say that on
Yeah.
purpose. So
There's
sometimes
your
you might just be
redemption.
you
And
might be
speaking of
meant for
time,
something.
what is your favorite like time frame? When do you think you do better? Because some people like hosting relaxed, chill shows. Some people like the more
She probably
energetic
loves her
stuff.
current time frame.
Do you
She
like
gotta love
AM
that.
or PM? Like early morning, late night, midday?
Oh.
What you like?
Weirdly, I'm kind of I'm not struggling, but they both have their drawbacks and they both have
Thank
their
you,
cons,
Amber.
right? Like Rain is nice that it's earlier in the day and it was nice when it was like almost a morning show because then you have your whole day. And then like Nuts was really fun because it's at night and you could be nutty and goofy. And but then I also was like I set an alarm so I didn't forget this because Nuts is no longer on around this time and I almost forgot. And I'm specifically glad I set an alarm for it because I'm like if you don't remember or this isn't your show or this isn't your time, it's kind of weird. And if you're not used to it, it's kind of weird, but it has such good advantages because you get to, be normal and drink more or smoke more and be a little more rowdy than you could be earlier if that's not your thing. So they
And
both have their
Melzifer,
good advantages.
go figure. The person that brought you to the LCU is currently in the chat, former Hero host and bus legend and YouTube legend.
I saw
Amberlyn
that.
freaking Reed is in the building. Shout out to Amberlyn Reed. Thank you for
Hell
showing.
yeah. Woo,
What happened to
woo,
my shit?
woo. I got you. Boo, boo, boo.
There you
Boo,
go.
boo.
Love you, Amber. Thank you. She gave us this $5 fake super chat too.
I saw that.
Yeah, we're
She
trying to
sent you guys some
revive
love.
Hero up here, Amber. I don't know why they shut it. I mean, I think I know why they shut it down, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we know it.
so
Amber knows
mo-
why.
now, Mel, my next question for you is this. This one's kind of easy. Now, when you got moved from cash straight to nuts,
No. I had a
interesting.
little hiatus. I got bumped down. I got like demoted, which is so annoying,
Which
to an
I
intern
reached
for a little
out.
while.
The
Yeah,
hero
that's when
reached
you
out
reached
and said,
out.
"Listen, there's always a
Mhm.
spot for
I hate
you."
being demoted.
I would have had to sell it to
Uh,
Albert, but I would have been able to do it.
you know, to so that happened for a little while to Babes, but that was really short-lived because then I ended up having to take a couple week break for some IRL like personal stuff. Everyone was like, "No, she left because of Angel." Like, sure, I left because of Angel. I mean, it's a good narrative. And,
Damn.
we didn't get along, which is fine, but no, I left for some, like, real life stuff, and I don't bring it here, I will not bring it here, and then when I came back, I went to Nuts, because I was like, "Hey, I'm, like, okay to come back now," and he's like, "Oh, okay, go to Nuts," so I went to Nuts.
That's not you, Christina, is it? I know that's not you. That simply Christina too. That's not her. I don't think.
Why
I
did
would
nuts
pretend like it was
struggle at
Ron.
with as funny as Twiggy is, and I get the whole breadstick thing because I know breadstick and I like them a lot.
Mhm.
You know,
I
Keen
love
might not
breadstick.
know them, and I understand that you either
Me too.
get
I like breadstick.
breadstick or you don't get breadstick. You know what I
He's
mean? It
awesome.
Mhm,
might take you a while, but I love breadstick personally.
and
Um,
he's such a sweet
I
guy.
if they would have did anything funny, I would have brought him over here on Hero and put him up in the corner and let him do his thing. If they wouldn't have, if they wouldn't have put a
Mhm.
spot for him, I know Twiggy's always got his back, but I got to ask
Oh,
you
yeah.
this: when you were on Nuts, did you guys have a direction, or why do you think you guys struggled to pull viewership over there at times?
I say
With
it
as
has to
talented as
do
Twiggy is,
I think it has to do I don't wanna blame time slot's not the issue. I do think it has to do with who we were always up against because it was always, like, Pit or for a little while, it was, like, Rewind, which is not the excuse, it's not an excuse at all because we did a decent show, but they are, some of the bigger, more popular shows in the network, so I feel like sometimes still holding between whatever we were holding most nights, I think was still really good, and we were still always doing consistent numbers for report card wise, which is really important even in the summer. And so I think that that was always
I'm
really
not really
good for
talking
what we
about
went up
report card.
against.
I'm not talking about report card here. I'm talking about more. See, I don't ever point at money because I don't believe that's a fair grade for everybody.
That's
Because
fair.
I remember when Yo Mama was doing killer shows in the very beginning, and that was one of the early knocks on him that he was struggling at earning in certain time spots, but we all knew
Yeah.
he was super talented. So I don't like to use the money as a grade. I just was more surprised. For instance, when me and Glammy took over Cash at 6 a.m., we went from 1 to 500 live to 6, but always
Mhm.
over 4, and we never went back under that. You guys would kinda struggle on just raising it, period. Do you think it was because of the effort that was in the show or just because it was random things you were doing every night? I mean,
I think it might
how do
have
you feel about how you guys did over there, honestly, all jokes aside? I'm not money, don't look
truthfully,
at this as a money thing. Look at this as a viewership, growing, earning, look at it, like, from that
mhm.
aspect,
Well, they'll both admit it. They are both a little ADD or ADHD. They get a little distracted. And,
okay?
so that was, like, a task for me to keep them on task, but, I thought that that was a really good dynamic, a push and pull for us. I think that where we struggled was who we were up against, and Yo Mama has had a lot of, like, growth and success lately, and there was just a lot of things happening that were both drama, but also just great content and, like, great IRLs for him within the past time that we've been together, and so there was just a lot happening there that was really hard to compete with. And
Yeah.
he's a great content creator. He was having his moments and, like, he was number 1 for a little while.
Because I would hear Twiggy say things like, "I got 2 shows and I'm putting in the most minimal effort." Was that a thing? Is that a thing that bugged you?
I
Minimal effort out of
I don't
Twiggy?
think so,
This is his
because
words. This isn't like me pointing out something. This is me taking something I heard. I love Twiggy like a fucking father. All right.
mhm,
So, well, maybe stepfather, but my thing is, you would hear him take shots like that. I don't put any effort
mhm.
in. I don't do this, and I know that had to make you upset because I know you want to do well, Mel.
Yeah, I
You
do.
don't be
I love it
afraid
here.
to. Don't be afraid to get a little dirty over here on Hero.
I think that he it's pretty well known that he had wanted to potentially leave for a little while, and so he maybe had a little bit of that mentality of like, "Yeah, I'm not doing any work," because he was upset for a little while, but then there was a point where, like, he did put in a lot of work, actually, and he did
Okay.
try, but part of him trying here is kind of being evil Twiggy at times, right? Kind of fucking things up. Things are on track, things are on the plan, and he is like, this is me, this is Twiggy, I'm gonna derail this. I'm gonna be like the cat and knock the fucking glass off the table. That's who he is here.
Ron, do you
And
yeah,
it's sorry.
Ron, do you have any thoughts of Twiggy? What's your thoughts of Twiggy, the host?
Freaking love Twiggy. He is the sexiest man in the LCU, next to Breadstick,
I
obviously.
won't say that.
Uh, yeah, he break it down like it's hot, and he's just adorable. He's funny. He's very helpful to people. He's a kind-hearted man.
He is.
He sometimes comes off like he's a little jerk, but I think that's just fun and games with him. He's not. He's a good
He's
dude.
not.
So
Him and Breadstick are so fucking sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, what's funny is, when Ron came back, what Ron you don't know is one time you made me laugh so hard I was laughing for hours. And it wasn't during a time you were happy either. It was during where you were going off on Think Gemini and leaving the universe. I got to admit, was maybe one of the funniest crash outs of all time. And I never
Mhm.
forgot it. So when I remember when anybody would bring up Life with Ron, I'd be like, "Hey man, say what you want about that guy, but he could be funny. He could be very serious. He's not just
Gemini's
some
very
guy.
easy at triggering people.
Yeah.
Some people have that talent. Twiggy's one of them.
Yeah. And
And
then some people have bipolarisms. It's like, no, me.
Yes.
wait, ladies and gentlemen out there, wait, someone said Nust had a seriously musty vibe. That's why I never watched. What the hell is that? Nuts. Oh, Nuts had a
Well, look who said it, so
slith. Oh,
yeah.
so damn, you know Slytherin enough where you remember Slytherin, huh?
I do, of course I do. How could I not? Come on.
Dude, he's great,
So
man. Yeah,
okay,
love the
so I have another question coming from Girl World. After being so closely interacted with Amber and kind of working with her, do
Mhm.
your how have your feelings changed? Have they gotten better, worse? How do you feel there?
That's a good question, actually, and I fully had admitted, I forget to who, But I had fully admitted that after being here for just a short time, and I am nowhere, I'm a nobody, I still am, that dealing with
Same.
the chat and the viewers in a different way versus just watching her and like watching her, right? Not just watching the LCU. I was like, holy shit. Like this is just like a minuscule fraction of what she's dealt with for all of these years. I get why she has some of the feelings that she does sometimes, but a lot of her behavior was still inexcusable. So
Don't say you're a nobody, both of you, because once you become an LC host, you are a somebody. Life with Ron, you're known by Amberlynn Reed. You know what I mean? You've got some clout out here. You know Becky. You know some of the biggest stars out here. I do every
you got a
time I think
check
of
mark,
Becky, I
Ron.
think of
Clout
that clip
chaser.
they sent. The Becky
You
saying,
got a
"Life
play
with Ron, I'm
button.
fucking over you."
Promote it.
Hell yeah.
Were you a Becky girl, Mel?
I learned the lore after coming here, and I think I fucked with Becky because she was basically like a little firecracker, a little Roman candle, right? And I like that for sure.
I was
Yeah.
actually in the BBU. It shut down like 3 days later, so I never got a chance to do a show. But
I was in the
me,
BBU too.
me and Becky were cool. Becky was like the original person to kind of discover me because I watched the LCU way before that, but I never wanted to
Mhm.
try out. I'll tell you the truth. And Ron probably could vouch for this. In the beginning, it felt a little bit more like kind of like stars, because you
Mm.
had Boogie, Tommy, Tina.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
kind of had like
Big
a
names.
and Becky actually did have a channel and a following when she got put there. Obviously, she got over with RTU. You had RTU, you had Jay there. There was a lot of like known YouTube personalities there. And I never knew where a guy like me would fit. I thought maybe I would do well in the tryout, but kind of like back then, it wasn't like everybody could get a shot. Eventually
Mhm.
the LCU kind of turned into like where me and Mel started to come in, where anybody could have a shot. It was after guys like Scooter and Rastov kind of took the reins because they know they were normal guys at one point. And when you got two normal guys
Abnormal.
like that, they go find people like me. Like Rastov's the guy who brought me in. He saw me at Becky's, and when Becky crashed, one time I was commenting in the chat. I wasn't even thinking about coming. I didn't say, "Hey, Rastov, can I come?" He just said Joe Pesci. He goes, "That guy sounds just like Joe Pesci. We should get him up here in the
He
LCU."
does.
So when I heard that, I saw him on a panel on live, and then that's when I always say I snuck through the back door because here's what happened: Boogie went to the hospital, and for 5 hour energies, and Rastov was put on the spot to do tryouts. So I jumped into waiting. I literally jumped into Discord. I remember what he said. I jumped on panel. And normally you'd have to do a tryout. I didn't even have to do a tryout. I remember I just said what up to him. He said, "Can you do an in-person nightmare?" And I said, "No," but I tried to do one anyway. And he goes, "Hired." So,
I know.
and you got to admit, Rastov had a good inkling there, and this one didn't backfire. I'm probably the last guy that was brought in by Rastov. Scooter was there. And I know they're Voldemort now. Keem won't mind me bringing them up in this situation. You remember them, Ron?
Rastov in them, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any quarrels
Don't
with
quote
him
the
or?
dark
Rastov was
magic.
quarrels. No, we didn't fight or anything. Rastov was on Hero for was it Hero or Rain? One or two
I don't even think
episodes with
Hero was
me.
made.
Well,
Was
Mel,
it?
we're about to get
was
into
it?
the
No, no,
interesting.
no. That
I
was
got the
Scooter. Never
interesting
mind. That
thing
was
to ask you coming
Scooter.
up.
My bad. That
Ooh.
was Scooter. That was Scooter. Never mind. What?
Hell
Who?
yeah.
Me? Oh, yeah. But yeah. No, I
All
like
right,
Rast. Or
so Mel, real quick, leading up to what I'm about to ask you next, where this is gonna take a little bit of a turn. Not you'll like it though.
Okay.
You were on Nuts for how long? I want to show you guys something interesting here. Here's a little thesis I'm about to do. You were on Nuts for how long?
2.5 months? A good amount of time, actually. It didn't feel like it, but it felt like it at the same time.
Damn, 3.5 months.
2.5,
That's
close to
that's
3, yeah. Like, when I came back from my time away till now, and, yeah, a good amount of time. Twiggy!
what up.
Oh, how you doing, bud?
Guys,
Are you
I'm
alive?
What?
gonna live.
did he eat the
He's gonna
Taco Bell?
live. He
I'm gonna
did.
live.
Oh shit. Good job.
Hey,
Oh,
No,
yeah,
have you
bud.
ever seen Lost?
Pesci, if my fever did not break tonight, I was gonna have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Damn.
It
No, I
was
believe it.
bad. I'm gonna live, guys. I'm looking a
Yeah,
little
you
crazy
are.
right now, though.
Ladies and
Yeah, you
gentlemen, the
are.
host of Gold, Twiggy.
Yep.
Yeah, even though I haven't been there in a couple of days because I've been dying.
He was missing me and Breadstick.
No, I had nothing to do with you. I had the plague, which could have come from you.
He had the
Um,
plank.
Ronald, how you doing, baby girl?
Cover me,
Hey,
I'm
baby
getting a
girl.
drink.
I'm good, buddy. I hope you feel better, man. Seriously, man.
Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better now. A little bit. I can
Okay.
stand. I don't
I
have
missed your
any
little
color in
team
my
you had
skin.
going there, bud. I just was catching it at the very end, your guys' show with her. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm so sad it's gone now.
People loved us together. People loved just Twiggy and I. People loved Breadstick and I. People loved Breadstick and Twiggy together,
Yeah, that
man.
me and
Shut the
Breadstick.
fuck up. Shut the fuck
Lasted
up.
until sweetheart,
Twiggy, you
okay?
got to hear the question I was about to ask Mel. So, Mel, you said
Oh
you were on
gosh.
nuts for 3.5 months.
No,
What was the
2.5.
okay? 2.5. I knew it was at three. What was the most impactful thing you did in the 2.5 months? The most thing you're proud of that you did with Twiggy and Breadstick? Let's hear this, Twig. What was
I don't
what?
well,
Let's hear
impactful or
what.
like most fun
No,
or
the thing that you planned, something that you planned for the show that you thought was the most impactful.
Oh,
I
I know this
really
one.
you know this one? Because I was
Mhm.
gonna say I really liked the Jenna Marble stream, the drawing stream we did, right? Where we like were drawing with the different body
Mm-mm.
parts and stuff.
No,
No.
that stream was shit. That was
I
ass.
know what he's gonna say, but I know which
Oh,
one
what
I
am I
liked and
gonna
was
say?
fun.
What am I gonna say?
No,
Hmm?
I know what Joe's gonna say. He's gonna say the
Oh,
pool stream.
No,
no, it was
that's
the
not
ice
honestly, that's
stream.
not what I would have
The
said
summer
the
cool
most
down.
impactful thing you did. That was the most impactful thing you did for me, but that's not the most impactful thing you did for nuts. I mean,
Gooner.
Oh,
for
the
my
ice
nuts,
cubes?
but not those nuts, if you
Oh,
get my
fuck.
drift.
The ice cubes down the pants was fucking good.
I'm
Especially
not gonna I'm
crazy.
not gonna lie, folks. Mel in a goddamn bathing suit was like, holy fucking God. All right. For starters, I will say you are smoking hot in a bathing suit. I'm not afraid
Thank
to say
you.
that.
Check out
But
the
no, for
VOD.
real. You feel like it was a drawing thing? I just said that was my favorite stream, and I'm glad I saw it. You guys were on prime
Uh,
time, and for me, that was prime.
yeah, he was about to say the ice down the pants, which was so fun too. That ended up
Okay?
being like a really fun banger thing, which we did to like cool off and just be silly. And then Breadstick also happened to have like a glove that he had filled with water and made into like a ice glove, and he put that down his pants. That was fun too.
Yeah.
We did lots of fun stuff all the time, right? And it was just great because sometimes it completely was like on track and other times it derailed, but they still made it always fun and entertaining, and
Have
that's what I
you
loved about them.
have you done an IRL like stream? And would you what would you want to do IRL?
So that was my first IRL and it was kind of sprung on me, that pool one
Oh,
was.
is it not your pool?
No, we were at a hotel.
Okay.
I am open to it. I just I don't know if it's ever actually like there's nothing really around me that's super interesting. I live close enough to Tina D where when I was on Nuts, we were gonna do like a Tina and Twiggy and try to get breadstick down here thing for the summer. That just never happened.
Xavier
But
said, wait,
it's
I thought Pesci was gay. Are you for real?
No,
Mhm.
Pesci's not. Do you not see him goon over all these women? You crazy?
Dude, I
I mean
love
around
how
here you can never tell.
my first 5 interviews are all women, but I'm the gay guy. I just said someone said I was homophobic once, and I go, how am I homophobic? Because I said when they were putting these two
The
gay guys on
gays.
gay, and I said I'm gonna stop watching, not because they're gay, because they're taking Iceman off.
No, see,
Okay, I
you
might
love
still
Iceman.
check it out. Maybe Daddy Chill is somebody very interesting. Is that his name, Daddy Chill, or is that just a fucking?
That's not his name. That was his meme.
Oh,
Oh,
he
okay,
has
that
a
was.
gift, Daddy, chill or something. I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
to do gay, verbiage,
Yeah,
but
they have it on
yeah.
gay right now. It says Daddy Chill when they donate. No, I'm
Mhm.
interested in meeting him, but I am not gay. I in fact love women. I love Mel deep down. I love a lot of women here. I'm not gonna lie. Like I told her on Nuts, I don't know if that was Nuts we were talking about this dating thing or whatever. And I was like, at my age, I'm the type of guy that, yeah, sure, I could like love a girl, but if I'm in a situation to get with another hot chick, I'm not gonna pass it up.
We did talk about that. No, on Rain because it was with Tammy.
Okay. Yeah, and actually, when did you? And we're about to get into the Tammy thing. That's when this gets a little bit juicy, folks, because we're gonna find out if Mel was a part of Slytherin or part of Gryffindor real soon here. When did you know Nuts was over?
Literally when he told us, like, before a show one day.
What?
I'm
You
back.
guys didn't have an inkling that it might
I
end
returned.
before that?
Mm-mm.
What I
What
miss?
Okay,
I'm
Twiggy,
Twiggy,
good.
let me ask Twiggy this question and see if he answers it different. Twiggy, when did you know Nuts was over? Did you have a feeling it was coming to an end, or were you as
Oh,
shocked
Keen
as she
called me
was?
personally 2 months before and said, "Hey, this Melifer chick, she's not good for the show. We'll write it out, but the goal is to kill the show so that we can regret." No, I had no idea until the night we went live, for our final show, and then the plans for Nuts didn't pan out, so now the channel is just abandoned, which I think is cool because I can't stream at 9 anymore. I just picked up a gig.
You know
I
what's
don't think it's
crazy
cool. It leaves a
was
gap.
I think it had to do with this, and I brought this up to Mel earlier. Twiggy
Pesci, are
made
your
a
glasses
comment.
from Fight Club?
Why
What?
you interrupt him? It's
Are
his
your
show.
glasses from Fight Club? I know, I just had to ask before the thought left my mind.
Mine?
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, they're
Fight
just
Club?
from an Asian market.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go on. Go on. I'm so sorry. I'm a connoisseur of sunglasses.
No, I said, I wonder if Twiggy lost Nuts because he was on live. You were on live and you're like, I got 2 shows and I did the most minimal work possible.
No, I don't think that was it. I don't
And
think that
Nuts
was
was
it.
gone
I
the
don't
next
either.
day. That
Yeah, I don't
comment
think
was
that was
made,
it.
Twiggy, and Nuts was gone the next day. Remember that.
He
You can look
knows
at-
how Twiggy talks.
No, because the thing is, Keem probably didn't even see me say that. I'm gonna be honest with you. And no, it was just a part of like trying to regrow the LCU. From my understanding, is he wanted Albert and Scooter back on it, and that was the night that all of that was like going well. That was the night that he had the call with them and all of that. Everything seemed to be going well, but then somebody scooted or screwed the pooch on that one. But dude, honestly, I'm not a 2-show talent. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got too much going on in my IRL.
You do. You're a busy dude.
Like I want to learn how to bake. I can't do that if I'm doing 2 shows.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of just fell into 2 shows, but I see. I don't really know how I'm gonna handle it. I'd rather only have 1. I think the pressure of doing 2 shows here is hard, unless you're
Cool,
being
thank you.
told
Give
what
me
to
hero
do.
back. It's like no.
Right. Unless you're like the content idea for one or you're just showing up for the other. I get it.
Like for instance, for this month, we're gonna have a good month of Hero because we were able to do all these interviews and all that. But beyond that, I don't even know where to go. I'll probably be asking Ron. As I said, it's gonna get to a point when you do
Ron
this
is
5
9'10".
days a week, you're gonna run out of shit. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
No, that's not true, Pesci. That's just not true at all. I'm so sorry. No, cause like even in my like week and a half, 2 weeks or whatever, I don't even know how long I did it. It wasn't even a week probably of doing 2 shows. I never felt that hindrance. Okay, my biggest thing holding me back was the fact that I'm lazy. That's really it.
You weren't. You worked your job. You did your show at night, and then you did your show in the morning. You do have a lot going on. You weren't lazy.
No. I was super lazy. I mean, I was even lazy at work. During that time because we didn't have shit going. Well, we did have shit going on.
I'm not good at writing. I don't know where to. I'm gonna be the guy that you're like, all right, Pesci, you're doing this. Okay, it's like Cafe. Pesci, you go there, you watch those things, and you do that. All right, it's so simple. You know what I mean? But when you're not on a show like that, it's like, where do we go? Because it's like, people do want to hear about the LCU, but at the same time, if we try to go outside of the box, they punish us for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's different
have
ways
to
of doing
learn.
shows. So
Yeah.
like you're not gonna do a highly produced show every single day without a team of people helping you, right? That's where the
Right.
docket teams, become so
Tina D.
beneficial. But I'm not somebody who likes to have a docket team, right?
Yeah, we did
like there's
everything.
so many shows that have a docket team and then they take credit for all of, the content when it's the people behind the scenes that are providing it, right? They're not doing any of the work, but they're getting all of the benefits for it. I like to, if I'm gonna do something, I want to produce it. I like production at the end of the day, so I'd almost rather be a producer than be on screen in a lot of cases. That's why I like Fat Camp so much.
What up,
I
Tina?
can literally have my cake and eat it too. It was awesome.
Shut the fuck up, Twiggy. Hey, what's going
Why
on,
don't you come
Besh?
over here and suck my wiener,
Hi,
Tina?
Tina.
Good to see
Huh?
you.
Why do I gotta suck somebody's fucking wiener all the time? Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, Tina, Your reputation's gotten around. I've heard you're real good at it.
No.
I give
Ooh.
firehead to brothers, not white boys.
Oh,
Damn,
Tina,
Twiggy.
Tina, my first interaction with you is that I could change my race. That was the first thing one of the first things I ever told you meeting you is that I know you're down with you know, I
Down
know
with
I'm
OP.
not
Girl.
I almost
Sword.
said something that would have gotten me in trouble. I don't want
Very
to
much.
prevent this show from being monetized.
And what
Hell
show
yeah.
is this I'm on?
This is
Hero.
Hero. This is C Circuit. We're just getting
Okay.
the hours.
Cunt
This was
Circuit. Okay,
this was
so
the Thick Gemini channel that got taken down when Amber was on it. Amber was actually in the chat. She's actually come by a couple times, so she's out there.
fuck her.
Shout out to her.
She's a big bitch. She's on TikTok. Goddamn girl, you done smashed the whole side of the desk in, you big pork chop eating motherfucker. You.
Get her,
Just saying.
Tina.
Pork
Just
chop
say
look
it.
at
It's
you.
true.
Yo, pork chops are poor people food too. Tina knows what I'm talking about.
I don't eat pork, so you got me fucked up in the game, bro. I don't eat pork at all. I haven't eaten pork in fucking 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
No bacon, no nothing?
Salam alaikum.
Damn, I love me some bacon.
Gives you high blood pressure. It's the dirtiest part of the fucking hog.
It's so
Yeah.
good though, Tina.
Fuck. Yo,
Well, eat on.
I'll eat just about anything. Tina, you ever had escargot?
Yes, I have, and I don't like it.
I
Hell
love that
no.
shit. You just don't eat it with the shells, okay? Eating it with the shells, that's how the poorers eat their escargot. I'm not rich, guys. I just
Where
like
is
to feel like
Christina
I am.
at? I got a
She
light
died.
mess. That's great.
Uh,
Good.
I'm pretty sure she'll be on her show, which is in about 8 minutes.
Oh, good. I got quite an audio for her. She has to explain herself. And get this, Twiggy. I got
Damn.
quite the audio of White Al calling us all the N with a hard R in the LCU on Gemini's panel the other day.
Not shocked.
I called it. I called it early on.
Make sure we
did.
said, hey, listen, Tina, here's what's funny. Every time,
Okay.
I've never kicked anyone in my life. The one
Right.
person I have kicked from a panel is White Al.
Uh-huh.
I
Right.
tried to tell him, hey, man, if you want to be like an intern or something, that's your direction. You're not really host material. I'm not saying that to be mean. It's fucking
Right.
obvious. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
It's like, for instance, I could see the value in a hatred. Like watching him watching him try to conduct Rewind with Billy was actually funny, even though he didn't know what
Right.
he was doing. You know what I
Correct.
mean?
He's an he's definitely a cow. He's definitely a cow. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was getting a kick
You know,
out of that.
hatred came into this community bragging about how his cousin was long neck of
Yeah.
Instagram fame.
Yeah.
He kept on trying to get on nuts, saying that he could get us in contact with his cousin. He even
Yep.
gave me the dude's phone number. I never messaged him or anything. That felt weird. But
Well, you
like
know,
he
I
was
went to
clout
Target.
chasing off of a guy who doesn't have much clout anymore.
No, he's got his neck. That's all he's got his neck. He ain't got shit else going for him.
And he couldn't
gives
even
that
stick
good
his neck
neck.
out for hatred. That's crazy. I
Well, you know
gotta
how
pre-
he
Hell yeah.
he was in the BC Pesci. He's an
Yeah.
angry grandpa fan. Hatred was. He had been
Sure.
in there for months. Every time kid behind the camera come in, he'd ask him 1,000 questions. Kid behind the camera always had a phone call because he would aggravate the fuck out of us. Well, he knows that I'm pretty hip about people taking care of their family members, especially moms and dads. So he had his mother talk to me and tell me that this is what he did for a living. He took care of his mother. She was 70-something years old, and he takes care of her. All a
That's
lie.
nice.
All a fucking
Oh,
lie. And I know
whoa.
why.
Wow,
Yeah, all lie.
that's terrible.
Yep.
Why would you
Lie.
make that up? To get
Because
sympathy?
you're an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because the one way to get on my good side is to make me believe that you're doing something for your
I was
family
about to
members.
say, she was trying to say something for a door to open. Sometimes people
Yeah.
think they gotta do something to get
fridge.
people's attention that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like a call
Right.
for help.
That they can't be verified or whatever.
You'll see people do it when Keem jumps on a panel. Like a girl will just start randomly talking
Yeah.
just so he can hear her, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, just let him talk. You know what I
And
mean?
they're crying, and
He
they're
doesn't
crying.
like an ass kisser. That's why I never really say much when he jumps up. I let him do the talking. When
I was
it's
Keem
my
today.
Italian thing. Huh?
I'm Italian too. Yeah, we're Italians.
He
Yeah.
seems he's a little
Well,
on one.
it's
Not
like, for
too much
instance,
though.
when a boss walks in the room from me, you let the boss speak. It's not going to jump up and I'm going to be like, let's hear what Keem's not jumping up here to fucking,
No.
Chit chat.
he's got something to say.
It's
So
gotta
that's just,
respect.
yeah.
Gotta
So
respect.
that's how I will. Cause people are like, oh, I get real quiet. Well, that's how I am when anybody that
Yeah.
I work for jumps up, whether it's online, Keemstar, anybody.
You don't
Oh,
just
look
jump
at
on them.
Good old kid behind the camera on Rewind's fat ass. I'm getting ready to go up there and curse him out. Oh yeah, watch this. Watch this. I'll be right back. Don't move. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay, we won't move.
All right. The good
I
thing
love
is, Mel, I
her.
still got questions. People are always going to jump in down here when they see me. They don't realize we're doing an interview, but we'll still get everything marked.
You're
Marked in.
okay. I'm having
All
a
right.
great time. I'm not new
Good.
here.
Tonight was, hey Ron, tonight was not bad. Here's
I
something
think
me and Ron have done here on Hero. You could, even the two episodes I did before Ron got here, every episode of Hero so far has been watchable from beginning to end. It's been decent. You know, I'm not saying these are going to be profitable shows we're doing, but they're at least watchable when you consider some of the shit these shows go through.
Hell yeah. You guys are putting in the work too. I don't know, like other people wouldn't do that. It takes some time too.
Yeah, and we're allowed to go live any time of day, and we could go live twice a day. So, Ron, if you ever just wanted to go live, you just let me know. Or if you had
I'm
something planned.
practicing that stupid OBS. I'm used to
Yeah.
Streamlabs OBS, which is so much easier for me. It
It's OBS isn't so bad because you at least know the terminology then.
Yeah.
Let's see what the fans are saying real quick.
Feeling
How is
good.
my dog? My dog is good. Thank you.
Shout out to the 89 people in here.
42. I asked for 2 more likes to get to 40. We got 4. Hell yeah.
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 You guys are killing it.
So we're gonna go on to the next part. So this is where this part gets interesting. So you find out Nuts is over.
No.
You said you cried because you said you weren't shocked. I don't know how you weren't shocked that they were gonna tear up that show, but
No, we were earning consistently. Like we had good content consistently. Like what else? What else is
I
there?
guess you're right. Okay, I'll give you that. I don't know. I just
So of
think
course I wasn't shocked. There were
every time I
shows who
watch-
no
every time I
Hold
watch
on.
Nuts,
Hold on.
I didn't see it last
There
week.
was shows that had zeros, big fat zero report cards, and I know you say that money doesn't matter, but money is still a metric around here,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It pushed
So
them analytics.
it
said
pushes
doesn't-
analytics.
It's not my metric.
It's not your metric, but it is a metric. And it's not mine either, but I know that it is still a measure of success around here for other people, especially people like Keem. So the fact that we still had good money, we still had good shows, we had good chat interaction, and there was actual zero report cards for other shows some days. And then I got fired from Cash for a small report card. I was like, there's no way something's going to happen to this show. Like, there are other shows doing way worse than us. Like, we're fine. It's the summer.
You had a
Yeah.
worse report card than Phantom?
No, we didn't. That's my point.
Rude.
Yeah,
What?
to be fair though, I haven't been doing good on that side of things either. And like I said, and Keem's liked the show. That's what's been the craziest part is he's liked what I've done on Cafe, but report card wise, we've done really bad. So it's like I don't know what it is. Like I said,
Bessie, you're
I
just
don't
so
make
freaking
excuses.
likable.
I always say
You
people.
are.
It's like wrestling. People are gonna pay for things they like. Like for
Yeah,
instance,
which
I
is fair.
donate to when I donate, I usually donate to the women. So people just have a preference, I guess.
Mhm.
And Pesci's preference is women. Thank you.
Yes, it is very much.
No,
about women.
Tater thought in chat, and I'm not saying I'm looking at yours too hard. I literally sometimes will just kind of scroll, and I don't care whose it is. But for like the day, I would have scrolled since Nuts was at the end of the day, and I'm like, okay, so I have an average of like how shows are doing today. It kind of gives me something to shoot for based on everyone else's, right? So I know kind of how chats are feeling, how everyone is generally feeling,
Yeah.
and then I would go from there. And I still felt like we were doing really good. Me and Twiggy run OBS. We had decent ideas. Like I said, we had good energy. So it absolutely surprised me. I thought that and it was going better too as the summer had gone on. I thought it was doing really good. It really did surprise me.
Now,
Yeah.
were you a OBS kind of girly before all this, or is this place what pushed you to learn all that?
This place is what pushed me to learn. This place is what pushed me to buy this big old thing right here. Like this place caused all of this. I had no experience, no anything with. I had literally downloaded Discord in October of like 25, just barely, like a few months before the turn of 26, and just.
I mean, it's
barely.
kind of cool because Keem is kind of training us all to be YouTubers. Like, no matter what happens in the future, he's training you. He's giving you something that you can always
He
use.
absolutely. He says it in his announcements, and it's not his ego. It's true that being here is a great fucking blessing. It's a big opportunity because it is. No one knew who the fuck I was.
No, because I think about it like this, Ron. Like one of the main reasons why I had to come back, like I said, I love my story because I messaged when Keem said, "Why should you come back?" Or like he was because he wasn't like all
He
for it
he
like
doesn't just
right away.
accept it, yeah. He wants to
And
know
I go,
why.
I believe, I go some, and he had to have think. You got to remember, Keem didn't think too highly of me when I messaged this, but he took it. I go, I think there's something telling me to come back. Now, when I came back, first day in, Tommy gets fired. I get moved to cafe. There is a slim chance that doesn't happen. And I'm down here in Hero, and Keem still thinks I'm the joke of the South or whatever. Um,
Mhm.
so it worked out better because it's a show he watches. So now if something goes bad with Cafe, he knows where to put me. I always said, I haven't done nothing yet. It's all about consistency, and 4 or 5 days isn't shit. You got to go like 5, 6 months to really kind of say, you did it around here. I believe. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And
that's
I was
fair.
always bounced around. Like this is technically my seventh month. I missed June or whatever it was. I missed like 1 month out of the seven, technically. And I did miss 1 week before Fat Camp because initially I wasn't going. And Keem didn't want to pay 3 hosts, so I told him I'd step down. And that was to help Albert out as well. But I thought I didn't want to work from 12 to 2 in the summer. I didn't want
That's
those
fair.
hours. And I knew Gay was coming to a part where we were out of stunts and everything, and we were going to have a downward spiral. Me and Albert both knew that. But we wanted to either go later at like midnight, but 12 to 2 in the summer, I got shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The summer's hard, but that is why I think even though it's been an adjustment for all of the hosts and the chat, getting used to the hour and a half, I think it's been helpful having the hour and a half because it gave us that extra half hour for like R&R time, truthfully.
Shout out to Tater
I
in the
pref-
chat, by the way. Good to see you out there. Me and Tater did a show here yesterday. Very watchable, hour and 40 minutes as well. Um, so after you now here's the spicy part. Some people say you were plotting on Desi to get her removed from Rain so you could be the new host of Rain. When you hear that, what comes to mind? And take us through what brought you to Rain. Like, listen, I'm going to be honest, okay? Listen, and I see her to see you laughing. Listen up before you say anything here, Mel. I was on cash when the whole big Murph thing happened. I know how it is to sometimes
Mhm.
ask to replace a co-host, and I regret doing that, Murph. I love you like a sister. Um, but yeah, take us through you plotting on Desi or what the talks that got you
the
on
plot.
Rain. Take
Mhm.
us to
Release
you
the
going
plot.
to Rain because you were still a part of Nuts. You weren't assigned Rain. Who
I still
reached
have
out
the
to
nuts
who?
host role.
Let's see how
So,
good you are at telling a
Hey,
story. If you
hey.
tell a story bad, I'm gonna let you know. But take us through your
You're
steps
gonna
of joining
deduct
Rain.
2 points from Gryffindor.
right. I'm not a Gryffindor, I'm a Slytherin, thank you very much.
Oops, oops, oh, she's about to take my head off.
So, okay, well, here's some background for you, Joe, in case you don't know or forgot. Rain used to be show neighbors with Cash. So I became very familiar with Cash or with Rain, sorry, because Tammy and I came in at the same time. So I would help her if she was having trouble with OBS. I would stick around and kind of watch her show. We flip flopped for a little while if they redirected to us or if we redirected to them, we became close that way, as you usually do with your show neighbors. And so, even after the time slots changed and my shows changed, I still had just been friends with Tammy. Then when she got Nick and she's gotten Desi, and I've just kind of watched Rain evolve, I've still followed her. I've still watched and enjoyed it. And then I've still jumped on because I genuinely just enjoy being on a panel with Tammy. And then honestly, from there, it's just been kind of I've developed my own opinions of Rain and of Desi as a host. And like I wanted to see her grow, and she did have some great growth for a while. And I would have loved to work with her and to continue to bring that out of her. And I think that when I had jumped up there, I would have been okay with having a fight with her about it, even if she left and came back to finish the fight, like, I would have been okay with that. I didn't anticipate her leaving, right? Because she has fought with Yo Mama even.
Oh,
Okay.
Desi.
Hold on
Everybody
one
fights with
second,
your
Tina.
mom.
I'm listening to a very important Desi story here. Um,
Yes, sir.
Mel,
I
so
just I thought it was weird that she crushed under my pressure so
no,
quickly,
here's what I'm
right?
asking you, Mel. So did Tammy reach out to you to be the host there when Desi was going on break? Or how did that you getting up there start? Was this pushed by you or
No.
Tammy?
Nobody pushed it at all. I just have a vested interest in Rain and Tammy, and so I think that that show had been hitting its top for a little while as far as their
Okay.
chat being frustrated with Desi and her lack of growth, and it just kind of came to a head that she didn't seem to show any interest in wanting to do it, right? Like, she didn't have any energy anymore for it, with it just being her and Tammy, and I think her chat was just frustrated, and I'm part of that, and so
Did
it just kind
Tammy
of
ever
happened.
express she wanted Desi gone to you?
No, not at all. She loved Desi. Like, they have a great rapport. They're really sweet to each other off camera. I think Desi really is just still so nervous when it comes to being on camera, but I personally just don't understand why, because she's been here for so long. She's always on camera, and maybe it's just because the focus was more on her.
Maybe she was too high.
Maybe she uses that as like a crutch, and instead of helping her, it actually holds her back a little bit.
Was she more like I got to be honest, man. I don't watch Rain. No offense. I'll start tuning it on because you're there. It's just because I can't catch every show. It's not like oh the show
Yeah,
sucks.
we have a lot.
Rain isn't
Your show
really for me. And you would say
show
oh is it
sucks.
because it's a girl show? No, I watch Queens all the time. But my thing is with Rain, I thought like kind of. Do you think Desi was just kind of given that spot just because she's Desi? Did she ever bring anything?
No.
I was told she did. I was told she brought ideas beforehand, and obviously before I was there, I didn't know they're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But on stream, it definitely looked and felt like she didn't. It looked and
Okay.
felt like Tammy would carry a lot of the conversation, a lot of the content planning, all the OBS running, all of the graphics, all of the ideas. So you definitely didn't get the vibe that the work was equal.
Yeah. Desi's
She
very
doesn't have
nice
to.
too, by the way, people. Me and Tina
Yeah,
have met her in person. She's
I
very
love her.
nice.
Yeah.
We're just talking
She
about
didn't go
her
out
as a
she wants
host
to
for those
be on
jumping
a
in.
show. She doesn't want to be on the show. She never wanted to be on the show.
Is there any opportunity you were like given like a show or something or a co-host that you didn't take that you might regret?
Me?
Yeah. Like
I have
did the team
never been
ever
offered a
say
show,
do this
no.
show and you're like I can't wrong time and then that show kind of like blew up or something? No.
No, unfortunately, no, not yet. I have not been offered. I was jokingly offered Queens on a stream, as a troll, and I said, "Ha ha ha," like absolutely
I think that one
Do you
not
week
think
because
you're
that
I'm
gonna
Keem
not
get
put
Queens.
me and
No,
Albert
I'm
at
not Queens
6 a.m.
material in no
slowed us
way.
down. When Keem put
Yeah.
me and Albert at 6 a.m., that fucked us because he knew Albert didn't want to do
Yep.
no show at 6 a.m. That fucking
Right.
got a lot of shit stirred up.
Mm-hmm. I did.
It's
I
Yeah.
silly.
did. I eat. Yep.
Hold on, I'm reading something in the chat. Someone says Desi is not an entertainer. You just got to face it. Yeah, she works as a boogie sidekick. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong
Right.
with being like a sidekick, I guess.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, 'cause I
Um,
didn't intend to make her quit. Like, I just had wanted to talk to her, check on her like growth, because we had seen some. Like, she had learned to do some things, but she was like, "Yeah, Boogie's gonna teach me how to do OBS. Boogie's teaching me how to do this. We're doing that." It's a
yeah,
valid
but her
question around
running
here.
OBS doesn't make the show any better. They would have still ran into a problem with
Yeah.
Mhm.
her running OBS. Someone says, Mel, not sure if you saw what I sent Tammy, but if you run in that direction, Rain will be a circuit or will be an A circuit. Okay.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Evil Jim Crick. I will check in with her and see what she sent
Why
her.
aren't you wearing nuts anymore?
Keem killed Nuts. I would still love to be there with the guys, but Twiggy probably wouldn't. Twiggy would probably quit.
Well, they were trying to relaunch it, Tina, with Scooter and Albert for that little second. I think Keem had a vision of Nuts way before it was even the first of the month.
Scooter is not that type of. All Scooter did is yell at Albert. But all the goals that Scooter set for Albert, Albert did and he didn't do. So no, that will never work.
Scooter's
Right.
best quality was he was over with the money.
Yep.
Very
And there's nothing
Scooter.
wrong with that. Some people are, like I
No,
said, I'm not. So
he's a good
it,
drinker.
it,
He's a good drinker.
it's a quality. Like I said, I always say if you do a good show, it's important that Keem sees it, because if you do
Right.
struggle in the report card, at least he knows you're doing a good show. What up,
Right.
Mike? Shout out the kid behind the camera,
What's up,
legendary
Mike?
YouTuber, now here on Hero. We had Amberlynn Reed in the chat as well. Ladies and gentlemen, good to see you, Mike.
Tina, why is your camera off?
Well, because I was trying to eat my burger, but since you're here, I'll go ahead and turn my camera on, sir.
You're not gonna get in trouble by me, Tina. Eat up.
Hell yeah, you gotta keep your strength up, girl.
Hold your camera to the or your burger to the camera so I can guess where you got it.
Okay.
Turn it.
Ooh.
This is tricky. Wait a minute. Hold it higher, closer to the camera. I can't.
You know. Look at the bun.
Oh, that's Wendy's.
That's Culver's.
Mel, let
You
me
got
ask you
Culver's?
this.
It
Melsifer,
looks
did I
up
do
like
a good
Wendy's.
job interviewing you tonight?
You
What
did a
would you-
great
what
job,
would you,
Pesci.
What would you rate me? No, you could be critical. How did I do as an interviewer?
Who
No,
did you
you
interview?
Me.
It's not hard to interview a whore. How fucking hard is that?
Shit. Fucking God.
I had. Yeah, I'm not.
Wait, did
against
I
that
miss
either.
something? What happened?
Yeah, dude, you showed everything.
Yeah,
Rewind,
I just
rewind.
flashed everything.
Oh my God, do it again.
No, I thought you did a great job, Pesci. Not everyone can like stay on track, and not everyone knows how to do a little bit of like intro and then the question and follow
Can I
up.
interview her? Can I interview her real quick, Pesci?
Yeah.
Okay, hey
Good.
bitch. How many dicks you suck in your life? Do you
Ooh,
swallow?
that's a.
Are
I
you a
do. I'm
spitter?
not a quitter. I'm not a spitter. Spitters are quitters.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
probably sucked a good many dicks in my life, though. I'll be honest.
Okay. So you still lick barbecue sauce off grown men?
If they ask me to, yes. If they consent, I'm all about that consent.
Well, I
Actually, I'm
remember when you
already
first-
loving this interview more.
Okay, listen here. When she first came here, that's the first thing she said to Albert is, "I'm going to pour barbecue sauce on and lick you." I was like, "What
Hell
the
yeah.
fuck? What the hell is this?" Yeah. So
She's
Mel
Gorgeous
also-
man. Good condiment.
Let me show you what you can do, Pesci. You don't interview correctly. Look at here. Hold on. Take
No,
your
I
arm
was
legs
doing
and show me what
fine.
you
Go
can do.
watch it.
Wait,
Okay.
take my leg?
Put it behind your head like you used to do back in the day on nuts.
Oh, yeah, too easy. Like I did on Cash that one time?
Yeah. Do it up for the lady, for the men. There you go.
Wait a minute, the camera's too high.
She's got
The
very
camera's too
good-
high.
Probably should've
That's when
said
I got
that.
in trouble that one time.
Good.
Well, I always said my,
He was
my
like-
favorite stream was the
All
poll
right, I'll
stream she did.
subscribe. What channel
Oh.
are you on?
That's an interview.
Hero.
Welcome to Hero, Mike.
Watch hours
Nope.
achieved. You are welcome.
Wait a minute. Tina, okay, so before Tina left my house today, I didn't have room in my garbage can. So I told her, hey, Tina, can you just take my garbage bag with you? And she did. And it looks like she's wearing it right now. she,
Fuck.
she is wearing the garbage bag she took
And
from
she's
my
making
house.
it look good.
Hey, this is
Someone
my
said
lane,
full
Brian.
screen. I missed it. Let me get my cone.
He's
I think
cold?
she looks good. It's
Oh,
hot down here,
you got
yo.
hair?
So.
You don't even have hair.
It's called. a
Oh, his
cone.
rolled cigarette.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Pesci, do you want to play your ultimate song that we made for you at Fat Camp?
If you want me to, I'll play it. I mean,
Yes,
I
play
love
from the
it.
penitentiary. You got to hear it, Melsiver. Give it to him.
I want to
Johnny.
hear it. Have a dance moment?
Yeah, it's a real good one. Watch. Mike's high too. He'll laugh his dick off at it. Yep.
What is it?
Laugh his hernia off.
It's a song we made for Pesci.
He said that was like,
We got it. We're coming to here now to you, Pesh. You're gonna
Also,
love
he-
it.
he was
Melsiver. You're
interviewing
gonna.
you. Did he try to get you into a 2004 used Mazda?
Hell yeah.
I want to get you into a pair of wheels. I want to get you into a 2004 Mazda.
Great deal.
we don't have no Mazdas right now, but I actually got a couple Toyotas you might like.
Hey.
Ooh.
I like
Toyota.
listening to this guy talk about cars.
Yeah.
me
You're
and
gonna
Wings,
love it, Melsiver.
dude, me and Wings were talking about cars in a chat once, and we weren't live, and Keemstar jumped in, and we're like, "Can we help you?" And he goes, "I just had to see what you two were talking about." We're like, "Just cars,"
Mm.
and he goes, "All right, I'm out of here," and then he
Yep.
left.
Melsiver, you're gonna love it. We fucking made this for Pesci coming from the penitentiary.
I feel like we've waited
Ooh.
10 minutes for this.
Well,
Yeah,
Pesci's
where's
kind
it?
of slow. Takes him a long time. He's a hustler, though, man. He's a hustler.
You guys didn't send me the song?
The fuck
Yeah,
I
where
did.
did you send it?
Bro.
Oh, then
What
that
are you
means I'm gonna
talking
have to I'm gonna have to unfull screen and go into my DMs. I was hoping you'd be able to send it a different way. Hold on, I'll put this image up so they
You
can
think
see
I
it.
am? I don't even know how to do fucking DMs, CMs, AMs. I don't give a fuck about FMs. What the fuck you
Hold
mean?
on. They can't see us right now. It
Joe,
doesn't matter.
I was gonna say,
I didn't
Joe,
want
if
them
you
to
wanna
see your DM,
forward it.
dummy.
Hey, Pesci, you take it back right now.
I'm just kidding. Well, I was just saying I didn't want to get us in
She got
trouble.
serious. She about to
She
get
did it
your
real
ass.
quick.
She about
I
to
did
get you
work.
good.
Oh, here it is. Here
Mike
it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
and I'll share it so you guys can hear it. Hold on.
You love it. Mike's gonna laugh his dick off while he's high. I love it.
Yeah. Why am I gonna laugh?
Okay,
You're
hold
gonna
on.
love
Let
it
me
because
share it.
Funny.
it's gonna remind you of Fat Camp 2 with Pesci running after his dog.
I don't think Mike saw that. Mike was pretty
Okay.
wasted that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
Fat Camp 2. Got him back at that Becker. Joe Pesci rolled in from the penitentiary, looking for his hound with a mystery itinerary. Dog was old gray, whiskers dragging on the floor. Still had enough speed to bolt right out the door. He ran past the cabins, ran past the stew, ran past the counselor yelling,
He was
"Watch
just
where you
dancing
go
like
when
everyone
you."
leaves.
The dog saw Puss and said, "That's where I'll
What
be."
you doing?
Splash went the mud and Joe, yeah, wait a minute. Oh, Joe Pesci
Can't say
chasing
well, that's
that
how
dog
she
around the pool. Everybody laughing, looking
We love you,
like a
Amber. We
fool.
love you.
Ran around and
Yes, I love him.
hot July day, that old dog barking just paddled away. Then his
There you
pants fell
go,
down
get it.
at Fat Camp 2. The campers pointed fingers and the lifeguard too. Joe pulled him back up, but the damage was through. A legend was born at Fat Camp 2.
Why is Melifer not live big screen, baby? Make Melifer big screen. I see a friend Dave.
I'm getting hard on. Hurry up.
Out dripping sugar water
Yeah.
everywhere, soaking the tables and a guy in a lawn chair. The camp band
He's too small
stopped
for
playing,
Ronnie, like
everybody
big.
stared.
I
The
do,
dog
actually.
stole a hot
I'm
dog,
little, I
Joe
can't
looked
help it,
unprepared.
sorry.
A whistle
I'm
started
little.
blowing,
Right,
there was
Amber, baby.
chaos on cue, and somehow
no.
it all got worse at Fat Camp 2. Oh, Joe Pesci chasing that dog around the pool. Everybody laughing, looking like a fool. Round and round and went on a hot July day. That old dog barking just paddled away. Then his pants fell down at Fat Camp 2. The campers pointed fingers and a lifeguard too. Joe pulled him back up, but the damage was through. A legend was born at Fat Camp 2. The dog was ancient, but he still had tricks. Outran Joe Pesci by about 6 sticks. Nobody knows how, nobody knows why,
That dog
but
ran
that old
after
dog
you.
moved like a rocket in the sky. Oh, Joe Pesci chasing that dog around the pool, breaking every known rule. A canine school, from the penitentiary to a summer camp review. Nobody expected Fat Camp 2. The dog finally stopped and gave a happy woo. Joe sat down exhausted when the whole thing was through, and the campers still sang when the summer is new. Remember the day at Fat Camp 2.
Fat Camp 2. Hopefully there's not no Fat Camp 3. Fuck it.
No, you don't want to go to Fat Camp 3?
No.
There will be.
I'll be sick as a dog.
She'll be sick, sorry.
I'll be losing another leg by then.
We'll get you on a wheelchair. We got you, girl.
We take two
What?
turbo scooter.
What? Turbo
We'll get you a
Scooter died.
scooter. We'll get you another one.
Get a new one.
Oh, I was sitting there. I was on mute the whole time. I can't see in these red glasses. My thing was red. No, I said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the famous song that Tina. I've been talking for the last 5 minutes. I was on mute. Thank you, Tina, for making that. I said, are you going to be at Fat Camp 3?
Yeah.
And
No,
she
I'm
said
not.
no. She said no, she's gonna be
He
sick.
will be. Tina, what are you
Oh,
reading?
yeah.
Somebody said, hey, I was trying to talk over Xylee. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's texting my phone that bullshit?
So rude of you to talk over a person not on the panel.
Tina, let me
No,
ask you an honest question. You were probably watching live. What have you thought of Turbo's punishment so far? Have you thought it's been sloppy? Have you liked it? Would anything you would
No, it's
change
not.
if you were running it?
Yeah, I wouldn't want Mike to give him his punishment. That is not enough punishment. Standing on
Okay.
a vacant street with one motherfucker from the UK saying something to you? Come on, man.
All right, Tina, we're gonna have to send you IRL since you criticize everybody else's punishment.
What am I getting punished for, bro?
I don't know. We'll find something out. We'll figure. You've done something somewhere. I don't know what yet.
Like I embarrass myself every time I go outside.
Tina doesn't like the
over
heat.
Xylee.
I can't
No one
take the heat.
does.
I can't take the heat in South Carolina. I
Tina
can't.
doesn't like to put condiments on her when it's hot outside either.
No, hell
Good.
fuck no.
Tina
Not
got in
this
trouble today dumping my garbage bag. That was a true story. And
Yeah,
she got in
cops-
trouble by the cops.
Yep.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
you're
you
not supposed
guys'
to litter.
costumes today. I thought, Foxy did a pretty decent job as Copper for. I like when she
I think
would
she
pull
did a
the
real
camera
good job.
close.
Mm.
That was
I
kind
like-
of funny.
I'd like to see the asshole hairs. That's pretty good how she got that. She got them hairs perfect.
Did she
100%.
announce that publicly?
That those
Yes.
were asshole hairs?
Yes.
No, those were vagina hairs, I thought.
Oh well, I thought she
Did
said
she talk about that on the show?
yes.
Okay, good. 'Cause she did say that in the chat. I want to make sure everyone knew.
I
before
mean,
confirm.
Tina said it about 100 times today, so I'm pretty sure it's out there.
Everyone knows now.
Yeah, you can tell they came from her vagina. Yeah. She deserved way more money than God damn it. She wore pussy on her face. Holy shit.
If you guys
That's
are watching, didn't catch Queens today, go give it a watch. You'll get to see an interesting cosplay out of Tina, Foxy, and Batgirl.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what you say. Batgirl did fucking boogie on point, bro. That
She's good at
motherfucking
that.
shit was.
She did tech
Yeah.
and she does
Good.
Wonder Woman good. We're going to have her do Wonder Woman on a stream.
Wonder Woman. She's plain.
Ooh.
I'm
She
I'm
has a good
saying
accent.
she does a good impression of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's true too. You, Mike, you're a fat bastard. You good for nothing, fucking cum guzzling shitbag. Go lay down somewhere, you
Why you mad
bastard.
at him?
I love when
Probably
she
going to go
does that.
smoke or something.
No, he ain't going to smoke. The motherfucker's going to eat. Fat bastard's hungry. He got the munchies.
Damn, at 11?
That's fair. You gotta
I'm
feed the
hungry,
hernia.
too.
Hey, I chased him around town
Feed
all
the
night
hernia.
to give him back that hat. That was a Keemstar hat that is no longer in circulation. So I had to treat that hat like it was a fucking gold fucking Emmy from the fucking Academy Awards.
I had a feeling you got that from Mike. I'm like, there's no way Tina just had that fucking hat laying around.
Never.
Oh yeah.
How's the
Never.
dogs? You see, I don't know if you
Well-
saw Daisy, old ass, walking around just doing laps.
Angel's
You
got-
watch, you'll see her walk past me here.
Diabetes. I heard the one got diabetes.
Angel's got diabetes, but they got it. She's got diabetes 2, not 1. But they did give her insulin for just the next month, and they're gonna test her again. And I'll see if they can control. She's a fat bitch. She eats everything, bro. She eats steak, mashed potatoes. She eats it all. Plus, she eats
That's
fresh
so-
pet. And the big rolls, I don't give her dog food in a can or anything like that. She eats fresh pet. Yeah, she's
That's
good.
so hard though. I hope she's okay.
She's gonna be great because we're gonna be moving into a new clean place, and she's gonna love it.
Someone says, Tina,
Oh,
please
when's
don't move
that?
to New York.
Why? I'm from New York. That's where I'm from up there.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
are you going?
You're moving to New York?
I was listen, Albert's girlfriend. I'm so tired of it. I'm glad Pesci's here. It's not a fucking man. Stop saying that, you dumb fucks. He's been going with her for about a year. He's got a stepdaughter with her.
I
And he
talked
is
to her.
he's remarkably well with that little girl who has very low vocal because she's autistic, but she loves Albert to death. And he's very good with her. And you know what? That means that I raised him correctly. And his girlfriend wants him to move with her, but she also doesn't want him to leave me.
That's
Dude,
sweet.
I'll
No.
tell you an interesting story, and Tina doesn't know this, and it's not even Albert wouldn't mind me telling this.
No.
Albert was driving Tina's car at Fat Camp, and he was on the phone, and I'm like, who you
Yep.
talking to? He was talking to a girl then. He
That was a
wasn't
girl.
talking to some guy at midnight. It was a girl. So I've known for like months Albert was talking to a girl, but I
Yeah.
never put it out there because he never put it out there.
Well, hell, his goddamn football coach in 8th grade had to be bothered by people on YouTube. He should have some privacy. And this is the time for him to have his privacy. Yeah, they
Can
call
you
his back
imagine
coach-
that? Dude,
They called the football coach to say that he said the N-word and he's black.
That's just
Really?
weird behavior.
That's terrible and stupid.
Then they called and said he had a gun and he was bringing it to school. They fucked with Albert so badly
Oh
that
my
his
god.
private, he needs it.
I got
It ain't his
expelled and
fault.
shit.
He didn't get expelled for nothing. Albert never ever got thrown
I'm
out of
saying
school.
I did. I got expelled
Oh,
for
yeah.
marijuana. I was a bad kid.
Oh. Wow.
I got-
Albert's definitely more behaved than I am.
Yes, at school, I always taught him when you go in there, the teachers have a rough enough job, don't fuck with them. And I always made that a point. In stores, I can go in stores to this day and they're like, is that your son? And he's the most politest adult child that I've ever seen in my life. Like when he was in his teens, like 16, 17, she said, he is so polite. I said, I wish he would come in here and act like a donkey. I'd fuck him up.
Albert can't be
Good.
around marijuana smoke either. It bothers him.
Anxiety. Got severe anxiety. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I used to
Yeah,
smoke
that's
it.
why I don't
I think,
smoke. I didn't know because I lit like my weed,
yep.
and you could tell it
Yeah, he
bothered
went
him, and I didn't
crazy.
know it was like that because I thought he
Yep.
smoked cigarettes. He'd be just used to the smoke, but he's not.
Pesci's a
Different
real one.
smoke.
Pesci's a
He
real
is.
one.
I like Pesci a lot.
Yeah. And all them bucket shit they put on him at Fat Camp, I don't give a fuck, bro. I stood my ground. Don't give a fuck. Right is
I
right,
told
wrong is wrong.
people, I said, here's
bad.
what's funny. When London Bridge, I've said this many times, when London Bridge started falling down, Tina
Yep.
and Albert were literally the only two. You can't even
Yep.
put Mike in there. Mike was even siding with the fucking the other people.
Yeah, he
And
sure
Tina
was.
still
Absolutely.
and Tina still took my thing. Remember, Mike just believed them. They're like, well, Pesci said he did this. Now, I made up with Wonder Woman recently, but
Right.
Albert and Tina, if they weren't there, I don't even know if I'd be around. They would have just continued to sink me.
Yeah, they're fucking weirdos. They go to this fucking thing and they just get on this one thing and they just target one motherfucker. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I did it, I did it. But if I didn't, I didn't. And that's all there is to it. And you ain't gonna make me say I did.
No, it was weird, Mel. It felt like you were in a situation where everybody would gravitate towards Keem or whatever when shit, you know,
Yeah.
you could see everyone's true colors, and it was like really creepy. I remember even telling Tina before I got sent home, I was like, I might want to go home. This is a little odd. Like Billy and people like that are normal if you kind of get them in out of the circle,
Yeah.
but everyone else
Yeah.
is kind of, they took their
Well,
sides.
because
Like Xylee,
Yeah, because
Nightmare, they all, they get whatever Keem said.
yeah,
Tina was trying to tell Steak what happened. He wasn't believing Tina. They're like, well,
yeah.
Keem said, and blah, blah, blah. So,
Hey, is that my boy, Big Pesci?
There
what
he
up, brother?
is.
Just talking about Fat Camp, your favorite place.
You were talking to old girl at Fat Camp, he said.
Who?
Your girl.
Were you talking to your girl? Were you talking to a girl in the car when you were driving it that one night?
Yeah.
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 I never brought it
He
up.
didn't
I just
tell me
said
about it.
that's how long he's been talking to her.
A
He
long
was either
time.
talking to a guy or a girl, but it was, I think, a girl. I thought it was a girl.
A guy
Yeah.
or a girl. Those are the options.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
said those are
Albert,
the
why don't you
options.
fight
Yeah.
that bastard over
Well,
here?
And
used to
Albert
be.
was a good driver.
Yeah.
For those that said he couldn't drive, he could drive.
You can drive.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so Pesci, I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right, so what type of scam do we have up today?
None. We're just getting this monetized. That's it.
This
Okay,
monetized
so-
channel.
Yep.
Oh, it's not even monetized.
No.
No.
Oh fuck, I can't even.
No, I'm on
scam.
Cafe in the Morning. That's the monetized channel. This is just where we just have fun, really. Interviews, shit like that.
Okay, so 10,000 members.
Wow, that'd be great.
Pesci is gonna paint himself black. And he's
They
gonna-
they did leave nuts vacant.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I wonder why. Oh, that's-
Yeah. It's vacant. And I know
Oh.
it makes Mel sad because Mel was on nuts.
There's none there for you. Go get your own.
I wonder why they left nuts vacant. I could have zero clue.
I know, right?
Man, I might have zero clue. I
Oh my
actually
God,
got-
Phantom today. I got to bring up what Phantom said. How dare
Wait,
Phantom?
okay.
So Phantom has that interesting dude on there that sounds
You're
like
like,
King Cobra on the show. And that
Ooh,
actually said,
Kevin.
yeah. So that same Phantom show. How dare Phantom go like this? He goes, for a red dono, would you go grab some ranch and put it on yourself? And I'm so glad Oopsie said no. Like, come on, Phantom. We're still pouring condiments for 50
Yes.
on people? Like, I couldn't believe that
Yeah.
was what he said to that guy out of all things
Have
to
you
do
seen
for 50.
Oops tried to pull his dick out yesterday. He asked Hatred's girlfriend to sit on his dick. Then he came up on
Yes.
he was on somebody's panel with us, and Yo Mama came up there, and his room is so disgusting. It looks like a trap house. No running water. He pisses in bucket. He pisses in fucking containers while he's live with
Bottles.
people.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a fucking weird bitch.
Oh wait, was that the dude with like the cans everywhere and everything? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Interesting.
The cans,
He was
yeah.
gone. He was gone. Like
he
made Becky
he's
Boop's
not a
room look
host like
clean.
Tina.
Yep.
He's not a host. He's like a side character you have on. Don't make him a host. Make him a guy you bring on like a J.C. Johnson kind of. But J.C.
He is.
Johnson fell off the wagon. That guy got a little too nuts at the end. Like I remember in the beginning, it was like, okay, we could deal with him, and then all of a sudden, it went spiraling, and you were front row
Yeah.
seat for that.
He's a weirdo. But look at this.
Yeah.
This is part of being on Queens. Let me show you. People think it's easy being on Queens.
Oh, she's got a collection.
Those are shock collars, people.
Tina, I need to come over and get one of those
Damn.
from you so we
Oh
can
my
like test it
God.
out.
Damn.
There's one of them there that doesn't have, it stays on 16. It doesn't go any lower.
Weird.
It's stuck.
Shit.
It sounds rough.
You can
Magic
take
Tech
it.
said
There's no
JC
protection.
Johnson is hilarious when he is mad. I'll give you that. I'll give you
He
that.
did eat a hell of a dog biscuit. He ate dog shit. He had dog shit around him.
I'm not
He
about to
climbs
say
on-
there's no spot for him. I don't think he's a host.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That
If I had
takes a
one of them
lot.
shock collars on, I would scream and the gay would come out of me so quick.
Okay.
And I was glad that Keem, it shows how
A
far
little tiny
Keem's coming
bit.
along that he let that Kate girl on bus. I get along with Kate really well, but he's letting people come back, get into these little riffs. He let Buff come back. Now, I think that's at least good for the community, Tina, that he's letting some of these people back.
Not
And
Kate. Not Kate. Not Kate. She's trouble.
well,
You think
that's
so?
good. Don't we want trouble here?
No, I don't want
Well.
people to talk to fake angels and tell loved ones that they can talk to their dead partners. No, I'm not with that. Sorry.
Damn. You
A
guys need to have
what?
a one-on-one.
Yeah, what
I
was she
didn't know
doing?
she
That
does
sounds
that. I
weird.
just know she's pretty, and every time I've talked to
That's
her,
how
it
she
wasn't
got all
about
her
know
fake.
she's
Pesci,
pretty.
Pesci, that's the
Done
first
fuck-
thing you look for. She pretty,
Yup.
bring her on.
She wasn't always pretty. I got her before pictures. It was a lot of money, honey. Trust me.
Some people need the money to be pretty.
I'll send you the pictures, bro. I'm telling you what. She always puts down women. She was not attractive
don't-
until she made money.
I'll take your word for it. I don't need to have no weird
Yeah.
images.
You know what?
If I had
ugly-
more money, I would be prettier.
Listen,
You're
listen.
beautiful, lady.
There's ugly and fugly, and she definitely was fugly back in the day. For fucking ugly.
Oh, is
Oh.
that what that means? I always just thought fugly was its own word.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Nope.
Tina taught me.
My dad had a dog. And he said, that dog right there is beyond ugly. I said, what is it? He said, fugly. I said, what does that stand for? He said, fucking ugly. I said, is that bad? He said, it's the worst it can be.
Yeah, they had him
That's
on yesterday.
funny.
Someone said Denmark and Angel had JC Johnson on their show today and
They
yesterday.
threw him off. They threw him off.
He was that bad, or they just weren't feeling him?
Listen, they're just using him. Angel remembers when we brought him on Queens. You know, he would
Mhm.
shock himself. He's a Mike fan, my fan. And if
He
I
also
told him to
loves
get
you.
down on all fours and bark and stick a cork up his ass, he would. And apparently he was not entertaining to the fullest, and they said, get the fuck off here, and they threw him off. Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing I can say cool about JC Johnson, we had one of our record nights with him money wise
Yeah.
on an episode of Gay. One night.
Yeah.
It was right before I got removed off of there. But we got down to 12th, and then that's when Tech came in. But JC Johnson on there for some reason drew money for a couple days. in that
Because they like to
beginning time.
listen. All
It's
my
fun.
friends,
Tina.
they like the fucking shit that's all fucked up. They don't want normal people. They don't want truth. They want liars. They want motherfuckers that'll take fucking ketchup, put it on their head, add lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise, and be a whopper. They don't give a fuck. And the more dysfunction you are, the more they will donate to your channel. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's true
how
around
many
here.
more days are they doing the punishment for Turbo?
Fuck Turbo's fat funky ass. He's fucking
You know
retarded.
what I can't believe that keeps letting happen? Copper
What's up?
can't be on mute every day.
That's just a bit. Come
Right.
on. How the fuck is Turbo best friends with Copper's wife? The fuck?
That's
I already
weird.
brought that up. I brought it up on Cafe. How Turbo was on Nature saying,
I
I
heard
talk
him.
to his wife all the time. We
does,
play
he
games
does.
together. We this, we that. And I'm like, damn.
That's
Well,
weird.
I don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
My
Kinda weird
wife
suspect.
feels bad for him. Copper, you can't tell your wife, maybe this is the one guy I don't want you.
First
That's
of all,
kinda
I'm
weird.
laying
That's
down
my
with you,
stalker.
bitch. I'm laying piping you. Why do you care about this fat fucking loser who's fucking following me around fucking other states and shit on my fucking vacation?
Buying my shit,
True.
like being weird.
Oh. Is he a
It's-
little like? Is he a little gay for him?
I think so.
Oh, a little repression. Okay.
Mm.
Think about it like this, Ron. He bought all Turbo shit. Turbo
Oh.
tried to. Turbo bought all hatred shit.
Yeah.
And when we couldn't control hatred on Rewind, Turbo came up out of nowhere, said the same shit we did, and hatred sat right down like the good boy that he's supposed to be for his daddy Turbo.
I do get
Maybe that's
I
why
do
he's
get
so
Little
virgin.
homosexual
submission
vibes when he's
power
around
thing.
hatred for sure.
Oh, I
Mm.
feel that.
Mhm.
That's
We
Oh,
might
interesting.
have
hatred.
to have Ron do a show with him or something and determine that.
Oh well, I don't know.
Dang.
Well, I mean, you probably won't see most of it ever down here.
My
But
thing
so
is,
go.
Tina,
Ron.
here's where I'm at. The problem
Okay.
is I feel like I need where I'm at on cafe is I need some of these idiots around because it
Mhm.
makes for better morning content when I call them out.
Right.
That's why at first
Right.
I was looking at the hatred on rewind thing like, yeah, that's not going to last, and it didn't. But now I'm like, damn, I miss when they would throw the clip of him up being an idiot and I could call him
Mm.
out. Now I can't do that because Xylie's more professional.
We need
Yeah,
the
but
cows.
listen, Turbo was Turbo was the worst one. I've been here a month and 12 days. I know my job. Bitch, are you fucking retarded? I've been
That was
here
good.
for 15 years and I still don't know shit. You learn
Right.
every fucking day, you dumb moron.
Yep. You gotta be humble around here because shit's always changing.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he feels at home without Felony Melanie. I mean, he did just get out of fucking jail doing 6 months. So maybe he feels at home over there on Rebel. Comics
I
like
think
to
he
be
should
around.
go.
She
I
like
think he's.
is the law. She's the law.
Well,
She's what do
when
you
I
call it?
went
The
on
arm of
Felony
the
Melody's
law.
show, it was during live. She asked me to come on, and it was during live, and she had like 30 people in there, so he probably does feel at home in front of 30 people.
She's a cop. Fuck that,
Yeah.
bro.
She told me. It was a funny pairing.
Yeah.
She goes, she's a cop. No, I get it.
I ain't fucking with cops. I'm sorry. I stay the fuck away from Popo.
You don't do the
She seems
po-po.
cool
Hell
though.
no.
Like
No
she
po-po.
used her
I didn't
circumstances
know she
where
was a
she
cop when
got
I jumped on
left.
the I didn't know she was a cop until I jumped on the panel. I'm like, oh,
Well,
you're
you're
a
get-
cop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm out. Not only that, though, why would a cop be working in the LCU around a bunch of cows that will do and say anything? What is up with that?
She said she's
How
retired.
she came here.
She ended
I
up
don't
a
know
gay
how she
eye.
ended
It's
up
like
here,
no.
though.
It is weird, though. I wanted to interview her and ask her that. Well, how does a cop end up here?
Exactly.
Go ahead, ask her, or
I
at least
think.
reach out.
Well,
They should
maybe
make
she.
that one of your interviews.
I will.
I think she.
I'm
She'll
pleading
come.
fit the whole time. I don't care. I ain't
Wow.
saying nothing.
Isn't that weird? Yes, I'm hatred. Who would you want for a co-host? So apparently, she's not even going to stay. So something ain't right about that. Huh.
Well, I mean, she got left
She
alone, and she
might.
had
She
no
comes
like
across
OBS
as a
or tech
woman that might
experience.
like younger men because
Mhm.
at the end of me and her's conversation, she goes, "You won me over, Pesci," and I'm like, "Okay." I got like this like
Where the hell
vibe.
do you think you are? Stop it.
That was what she said though. She goes, "You won me over." I was like, "All right." She dressed like Savage. Tina, you probably didn't even see it. She did cosplay as Savage.
There's only one Savage. I don't give a fuck who tries to act like her or dress
No
like
shit.
her.
I'm
There's
just
no-
saying what she did.
Yeah, I know Savage for over 10 years. There's nobody on this fucking platform that can perpetrate that at all. I don't give a fuck how big your tits are.
I'll tell you one of the things I hated doing most was I actually had to message her before I came back to LCU because I did an interview
know.
with her. I was in her Discord.
know.
I'm not gonna hide it. And I was like, "Look, I feel bad, but I'm going back to the LCU. I just feel like I have to. There's a reason for me to come back." And it ended up being
Right.
cafe. That's the crazy thing. And I told her, I go,
Right.
"Please don't hate me." You know, she wasn't mad about it. She was cool. Like I said, me and her did that interview, and it went real well.
You actually did a great interview. You did something nobody else from the LCU did. You didn't fucking make it into I hate these motherfuckers. I hate Keemstar. Fuck all these motherfuckers. Blah 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 blah. You went up there. You said what bothered you. You said what you thought you could do better, and you also showed respect. There's a whole different interview with you than everybody else that left there.
Right. And I
Okay.
always said, what's funny was they were trying to bring that up. They're like, Percy did an interview with Voldemort. And I go, I'm cool if Keemstar watches that whole interview. I guarantee he still keeps me here. Because what's funny
Absolutely.
was the one question she asked that Keemstar would have respected the shit out of me was she asked me, does he care about the host there? And I go, he does. Because
He does.
I'll tell you one thing he did. They actually
What's
made
that?
him cry that one day. And
What?
when I saw him crying in public, he don't like to cry. So it was surprising to see him do that. That's how I knew he cares about people. And he
Maybe
always
he cried.
wants, yeah.
Oh shit. Give us
So
the tea.
I think he does. And they were expecting me to be like, no, he's a devil, he's that. No, I was actually very honest. I actually put a lot of the blame on me. I kind of said, like, you know, what it was. Now, I did go after Wonder Woman a little bit because, yeah, she tried to kill me. Now, when it came to Fat Camp, I went heavy for rightful reasons, and Tina knows why. But that's what it called for. But that was the only thing I was like critical of. And
When
Keemstar,
did
if he
Keemstar
heard that,
cry?
he would get it.
When Pesci did Keemstar cry? I want to know.
Yeah.
When did someone cry? Yeah.
They want to know the date, time, location, Pesci. Come on.
Wait, what happened? I just lost.
When someone
focus.
cried.
When did Keemstar cry?
There was 2 times. One
two.
was when
Jeez.
Wings came back, and then there was another time when either Nightmare and them were leaving, or it was something to do with that, or something. Remember, Tina? It was recently.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, Keem could probably tell you, and it wasn't like a full-on tear cry, but the one time was
Keemstar is
Wings.
the actor. His name is Drama Alert, so anything's possible.
Something happened. I don't know if it was that wasn't because Steak and Nightmare left. It was maybe when they were still here. Something happened. I forgot. You'd have to find it. But he got emotional. Yeah, only 2 times ever. And me and Tina have 0 times ever. That's the one thing me and Tina have not done up here is cry ever.
No.
That's fair.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
Nope.
Twiggy's made me cry a bunch, but on purpose.
I got a bunch of crybaby bitches on my channel. I don't need more.
I get it. I don't hate the crybabies, but what about Ron? You ever cried on stream?
Every day. I do it on purpose.
Oh.
Twiggy, would make us do it on purpose. He would make us watch those really sad, happy videos. And he's like, we're going to have a good cry today, guys. And then make us watch them. And it's like, oh, that's what we're doing
when I
today.
fight with Gemini, I got nothing against him, so I gotta get the sympathy,
Oh,
so
yeah, Ron. Since we got Tina here, I know Tina loves to hear Gemini stories. What did you say happened? You said you had some new shit going on with Gemini.
He made a new live, making some more accusations. You know how he keeps coming about Keem not paying people? So he sent Christina her money, but then he said he accidentally sent it not friends and family the business way or whatever, so like you can try to take it back, right? So he sent a message to PayPal, said he was scammed. Literally the message said scammed, and then they did a $888 retract of the money and took it back from her.
Wait a minute, who was paying? Wait, Nevermore was paying Christina $800
and took it back, so he has paid her crap.
Oh my God, they were making money like that. That's not bad, Tina. $800.
I mean, well, from what Christina said, they had over $5,000 in a month, and that was also from Coffee app and all that. She said Playboard showed her and everything, and she said out of
Gemini
that
don't do shit like that.
She said out of that she got about 900, and then now she doesn't have it because they took it back.
Huh? What the fuck?
She even showed me like the screenshots from the PayPal and stuff that said reversal and reason he wrote in scammed and everything.
It couldn't happen to a better person after what Christina did to me. I don't have no respect for her. I don't give a fuck. She died tomorrow. I'd be fucking sad for her kids, but other than that, fucking set me up and say that I put her kids in jeopardy and everything else just for shits and giggles for ALR and Gemini. Fuck them all.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can hate her, but the kid stuff Gemini's doing, like Gemini literally held her legal name up, and him in that aquarium were like CPS or whoever the child
Tina,
thing is.
don't hate me, but I do get along with Christina. But I'm with ex-con, so ex-con gets along with everybody.
And
I don't care.
I know, but it's just like that was too far. Like, even for his little ass, I didn't think he'd go that far. That was some nasty shit, man.
Yeah, they called CBS on Albert when he was little, said I was doing meth. I was having them sell pills. This is what they do, bro. This is what they do. It's not nothing new to me. But the thing about Christina is she should have known that when she made allegations against me, that somebody was going to do it back to her. Hello? Karma's a bitch.
No, I get it. Megamind said 800 a month ain't shit. No, I get it. But for Nevermore, Tina can tell you that's a good paycheck from Nevermore.
Well, listen.
I don't know if that was really the amount.
They all were doing dirt together. They all deserve each other. I got 2 clips right now.
Okay.
Where she was sitting up there laughing her ass off Gemini and Christina while Keemstar's fucking contract was being put out. I don't give a fuck about Gemini, Christina, or any of those motherfuckers. Don't care.
Fair.
Because when it suits them, they will join each other again. It's not over by a long shot.
They will join again.
They will. They will.
I agree with that.
They will. Yeah, misery likes company.
Did she go on her show tonight?
No,
Shout out to
as I
BC.
know. I don't know. I'm supposed to be on there. Let me go look for you, Ron. Let me see. I
No,
hope
I
she is.
get
So I
it.
can cut.
No, I get it, Mega
I
Mind.
love discussion, and who you like is your business. It has nothing to do with yours and my relationship. No, she did not go on her show again.
Here's the one thing
No.
I wouldn't do though. I wouldn't take her side over Tina's. Let's be realistic.
No,
Like I
that
wouldn't.
wouldn't happen.
I wouldn't believe something. I get along with everybody. I'm the guy that I'm the weed dealer. I get along with
My
people. That's
brother
what
was dying. My brother was being buried. And Christina, Gemini, and ALR fucking aggravated the fuck out of me, bro. I
Yeah.
have no respect for people like that. I didn't ask for no sympathy from them, but leave me the fuck alone. And they kept fucking with me. Then I got suspended because of Christina. I'm not with that. Tell the truth, bitch.
What
Free
was
your mind,
happening,
you ass-
Ron, was Hero and Queens were trying to, or Hero was trying to go back and forth. It was like a fucked up thing. They were jumping on each other's panels. It was just, it got pretty messy towards ALR's
Yeah, but
end.
you know what? We didn't need to jump on theirs.
I think Tina
They had-
liked ALR deep down. I don't think you hated Amber. You did. You
I
jumped
didn't
on too
hate
many
her.
of her panels.
I didn't hate her, but I need her to understand that she's not the only important motherfucking bitch around here. That's what she
Sure.
needed to know. Yeah, she said she paid my bills. Bitch, you couldn't pay my bills.
That
You could. You
was
couldn't.
funny.
I pay your bills. Well, damn, you suck then. You suck. My water must be getting cut off and my lights tomorrow, bitch, because you can't pay your own goddamn bills.
No, Queens has been paying bills for almost 2 years. They've definitely been doing just as
Angry
good as
Grandpa,
any.
I came from Angry Grandpa's show. I was paying my bills way before the LCU, and God forbid something happened, I'd still pay them after that. That's what's called growth, called being a grown-up, motherfucker. They might not get paid as fast, but they will get paid. I will not live outside.
Nope.
Thank you, Mega Mind.
No.
Good to see you in here.
Oops is up there with Turbo up on fucking fire where Christina's supposed to be. Christina didn't go last night either, but she was in the BC at 4 o'clock this morning.
Christina, go hop on your show for a minute. Or hop in here and tell us why you're not.
Because you're lazy. That's why.
Lazy.
Come on.
Maybe she's just not ready to do a show.
Listen, let me tell you something
Gemini's
about.
freaking her out.
She
There's
said,
no
"Listen."
way, Rebecca. Listen, you know what? I've been on here a long fucking time. I've been through it all. And let me tell you something. If you really want this, you're going to do it. And if Gemini's doing something to her, she deserves it. Because guess what? She knew all about what Gemini did when she met her. That's why she joined her. She was a fan of mine. That's why she was in the BC. She's been following me for 10 years. She threw me to the dogs for ALR.
She told me she
and
was a fan of yours. Yeah.
Oh!
She got ALR and Gemini. So, bitch. Carry on. Carry on. I'm not second to nobody.
Threw her to the dogs. What the fuck? That sounds so bad.
Yes, sir.
But she
Yes,
did
sir.
say she was a big, huge fan of yours for a long
What
time.
up, Abyss?
And she lost all that respect by being a drunk.
Shout out to Sparkles. There's
Hey,
no doctors
Sparkles.
here.
But Pesci,
No.
Pesci, I think your interview you did amazing, dude. You're a good,
Yeah.
like,
He did a great
Well,
job.
you're good.
That was all the questions I had. I didn't have any other ones though. You know, you said that now that you and Tammy are on there and Desi's gone, what do you think you guys are going to plan on doing for the future? That was probably the last question I'd have. Like the future
We
reign. What does it look like?
It's gonna
you
be
guys
fun.
just gonna
It's
talk
gonna
about the books
be
you read like that one day?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about books every single day. No, it's gonna be fun. We actually tomorrow we're doing a wet t-shirt contest. Today we did
Okay,
do
I'll be there
books.
for that.
Yeah, I
Of
knew
course
you
you
would
will,
be.
Pesci.
Today
Hold
we
on.
did do books.
Shut the fuck up, Meltzer. So today, Christina admitted this morning in BC that she is fully aware that she docks viewers. Oh, righty then. I ain't talking with that. No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that
What
either.
the hell does in Pesci mean? In Pesci.
Christina, please just go up somewhere and clarify stuff.
Ron, you give everybody too many chances. Fuck that bitch.
Well,
Because they didn't
could be a Rain
Pesci!
vs. Babe says Slytherin. Yeah, what do you need, Tina?
Pesci gonna give all the ladies 10 million chances. He don't care what they do as long as they pretty.
Well, here's what I do. I know what to trust her with and what not to trust her with. I'm not giving her the
that's
keys
right.
to my car.
Hell no, I'm not even going to give her a fucking an autographed signature. What are you talking about? The fuck? I ain't giving her shit.
You
Not the
know,
time
but
of
if
day.
Tina said, you know, she was on some panel laughing at whatever, I believe that. I don't think she's
Got
fucking
it. I
bullshitting.
got the video. We showed it on Cash this morning, bro.
I
I'm not
believe
gonna
you.
say I had the fucking proof, bitch. And then White Al was calling everybody the Nigger in the LCU. Got that too. Fucking
Goddamn,
fatty bastard.
Melifer, that's your boy, White Albert.
There's Christina.
Whose boy?
Aren't you
Tina
supposed to be
wouldn't
on the
shut the fuck up, so I'm here. She wouldn't shut the fuck up, so I'm here.
You should be
Hi,
on your show.
Christina.
Okay, I'm only up here to address your fucking retarded allegations, okay?
Retarded,
You said
it
you
was
have 2 videos. You said you have
Right.
2 videos. The video of the contract I directly sent to Keem, so Keem had it before everybody else. So go
Right.
fuck yourself. And I'm
You
not
fuck-
here because Gemini's been doxing me and my children for 3 days and posted pictures of me in lingerie all over his live stream today. So
it.
that's why I'm not here. And
Well,
you can go fuck yourself. And I don't care that you don't like me because I don't like you.
Karma
Fuck
is a
off.
bitch. You did it to other innocent people. You deserve everything that's gonna happen to you and some. Fuck around and you found out, bitch. The one motherfucker you trusted and dicked everybody else over for is the one fucking you. Now bend over and take it like the bitch you are.
Christina, you didn't tell us about fire.
She ain't going there.
She just want to look at her.
He
Mel,
does. It's
thank you so
okay.
much for
That's
coming
for
on
dance.
today.
Distract them. It's like, no, quit now.
You really did do a good interview. You were the best, and the dancing was good.
Thank you. I try.
Where's my cones at? Hold on, let me get a cone.
He is running through those things.
So
You know
how
what?
long until you start going to New York?
You go run through those things. I'm a real
I don't know.
smoker.
I got 2 different things going on. This is supposed to be just the house that I did my shows on that nobody would know where I live. I have another establishment, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet because I'm trying to make a way for myself where I want to go because I have doctors and shit that I have to have for my leg. So I don't really know. But hey, Christina, maybe I'll move next to you, bitch, since you like to tell everybody I send people to your house and I don't even know where the fuck you live.
That would be awesome.
Ooh.
Mel, I'm surprised you don't have one of your things going. Where you usually have the
Oh,
holder.
I would have to, I'm holding it actually. I would have to fill some myself, and I am not in the mood to do that right now. I'll do that in the morning.
Gotcha.
She Googled somebody. Christina wasn't giving a damn fucking
Hold
thing.
on,
She did.
hold on. I told you.
Don't
I
come out
forgot.
yelling at me.
Hold
This
on.
is
I
not a
forgot.
nice channel.
Tina,
Fucking
hold
fucking
on.
wrong channel.
Hold
I don't
on,
give a
Tina.
fuck.
Tina,
Well,
I
hey,
forgot. You're coming to New York. We can hang out.
No, I would never hang out with you. I would
Why? We
actually
can hang out.
in Minecraft my
Why?
ass. You're nothing but a
Oh,
snake.
it'll be so much fun.
Sure it would. You're a snake.
I'm not a snake.
Yeah,
You're
you
up
are.
here talking shit about me when you don't
I
even
will
know
do
what
it
you're talking about.
forever. I will do
Somebody
it
gave you
forever.
your person that gave you evidence gave you a nothing burger and made you look like a clown up here. That's what they did. That's what they did. You're telling people White Owl was on a panel. Show me the panel. That was a private call between Gemini and White Owl. So
wasn't.
stop making
No,
up
it wasn't.
lies. Yes, it was.
No, it
Yes,
wasn't.
it
No, it
was.
wasn't. White Owl came up
Okay.
and told us. He told us he agreed to it, dumbass.
I know it was a private call. Ron, was it not a private call between Dick Gemini and White Owl?
I think so.
Ron
Yes.
wasn't. I didn't see Ron up there. Ron wasn't in that
Oh,
call.
no, that was when they were
I
scamming
wasn't
me.
in the call either. The call with White Owl was a private
Get
call.
on your show and go
It's
to
two
work.
separate things.
Fight with Gemini. Stop being so scared of Gemini. Because I'm not one to fuck around, bro. Bet it.
Okay. Okay.
Bet it.
Are you
At the
feeling
racetrack.
better now? Are you feeling better now? Are you calm? Are
She
you
told
calm?
us she had a
Can I
miscarriage
talk to
and
you?
like
Are you
Gemini
calm?
and
You're making
dropped
yourself look retarded.
off, you retarded bitch. You're retarded. Coming back to
Ooh.
the LC after the shit you did to people, we all hate you. Some
Oh,
people hate
fuck
me
you.
more.
You've done worse.
Fuck you.
You've
What did I have
done
done?
worse. You've done worse. Shut the fuck up.
Tell me what I've
You
done.
guys are doing good.
Yeah.
Done
it.
worse.
I only came up here
Fuck
literally
you,
because she
loser.
wouldn't shut the fuck up. She has these
I'm not
videos
going
that I already
to.
sent Keem.
I'll go back to my
I
channel.
literally sent it to Keem myself, you idiot.
Are
You're
you on
being an
fire?
idiot. I
Piece of
make
shit.
you so
Stay on
mad. Why
fire.
do I make you so mad? Why do I make you mad? Why do I
Piece of
make you mad, Tina?
You're a
Tina,
snake.
why are you so
Hold on,
mad for
Christina,
the,
let her
like
talk. Don't ask the
Yeah, that's
question. You
not
gotta let her
you
speak.
fucking stupid bitch.
Oh, that's why.
You came up here to tell me and bite my ass because she knows I'm not gonna do anything because Kim ain't gonna allow me to, and I wouldn't do it. But she won't go fight Gemini who took her money back. Make it make sense. Fuck outta here.
Because I have,
Fake
because,
gangster.
I had legal counsel tell me
No,
not to
I
do
didn't know that
anything.
legal shit. You ain't gonna get
Okay, do what
nothing.
you want.
Nothing.
Fucking kids send
Nothing.
my children's name on a live
Nothing.
stream. Are you
That
retarded?
don't mean shit. They
Literally.
did it to my son a fucking 10 years
Okay,
later.
well, I'm sorry
They're
I'm not
gonna do
you.
a
I
fucking
care.
thing.
So I did something. Sorry.
They're not gonna do
If I
shit
don't know
till
what
you.
to tell you. You're gonna shit on me for doing something about it? For
No,
caring
you did
about
it.
my children?
You did it to other people. You
You
deserve
sound
everything you
stupid.
get.
I didn't dox nobody.
You
I
deserve
never
it. You
doxed
deserve
not
it.
one person. Not one person ever.
Abba. Go sit over there on Amber's lap. That's where you wanted to be.
Am
Go over
I
there.
done here,
Hold,
Pesci?
hold on. Yeah, but
am
hold
I
on.
done
Guys,
here?
we'll look at it like this. Maybe Christina's trying to change going forward. She's done some
Shut up,
shit.
Pesci.
Maybe she's
Just
trying to
second
clean her
chances
shit
for
up.
everybody.
I'm rooting for you,
Listen, there's
Christina.
nothing wrong with that. But just because I'm not willing doesn't mean I'm going to.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay?
That's fair.
Christina, you
That's
just
fair.
got to keep doing yourself. You'll bounce out
That's
of it
right.
one day. It takes a minute. I'm here for you.
I'm
That's
okay.
right.
No, I'm cool. Like, I just came up here because she's up here
You
saying
won't go on
shit,
her
and I'm
show,
not gonna
though.
look
You
like
won't go on
that.
her show,
That's
though.
why
No
I'm not up
problem. We
on the
needed
screen right
something to
now.
kill some time.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it.
Watch
I'm
Hours
just
for
up
Key.
here, literally, like, that's why I'm not on the screen right now. That's why I don't feel comfortable yet. When I'm ready, I'll be full
Now,
blown back.
do I see your
That's
picture up
it.
here? I see her with the same fucking curtain she's had on for the last fucking 6 months. What are you talking about? You're on camera. Are you hiding? Your face is on camera.
Did
You
she not
dumb
hear me? Like, let me
No,
clarify. Let's back up a little bit.
you just said you're not on camera. You're on
Yeah.
camera.
I
She's what
said
she's
this
saying.
is why I don't want to be on camera.
Guilty people never want to be on camera. They always want to be
I'm
behind
not
the camera.
guilty of nothing.
Yeah, okay. All right.
What am I guilty for? I admitted to everything I did.
Sure you did. Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I admitted to everything I did. I said I was sorry, Tina. I said I was sorry. No matter what I
Sorry.
say, you're gonna yell and scream.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so no matter what I say.
I think Keemstar needs to stop getting these worthless fucking bitches. That's what I think, personally.
Well, obviously I'm worth something. I'm back here, aren't I?
You're a cow. He loves all dysfunctional cows. You're
I did
right.
not kick her.
And if you
You
can
probably
take,
left.
I didn't either.
and if he can slap
that was
Gemini
right.
with
I went to get
something,
my drink.
that's exactly why he's doing it. Because if you think you're a special cow, bitch, think again. Think again, milk dud. Think again.
Milk Dud, that's cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to fucking end Hero today with Tina going at Christina. What a day. Mel, you did so good on the interview.
You did.
Thank you.
I actually do have
Are we
to.
done, Pesci? Are we done, Pesci? We're just gonna forgive people who fucked us over during the time of need. I'm going through a fucking funeral burying my fucking brother, and that bitch fucking disrespected me and got me suspended, and y'all want me to fucking open my arms and give her a hug? I'd kick that bitch right in her ass. You understand that, motherfuckers? I ain't that bitch.
Hell yeah.
I earned my way just like everybody else, and we've been dragged through the mud, and we still get shit sent to our house. I don't want to hear her shit. They doxed my kids. Well, fuck, Albert still gets it since he was 8. Get over it, bitch. Get
Somebody
off the
asked
fucking
Mel, what's your biggest fear?
Being
being like
fat.
Christina. Being like
What?
Christina.
Wait, what'd she say? What'd she say?
Being fat.
Beef?
What'd she say?
I have a huge
Being
fear
fat.
of being fat.
Oh my
what do
God,
you
never
mean?
make me your co-host, honey, because I will
Christy,
fatten
I
you
love
up so
you.
fast. Like, no, quit.
Becky, I
Oh,
love
yeah,
you,
that
Ron. Welcome
motherfucker
back.
will.
Lucifer, keep it real.
Bye.
Fuck these whores. I'm gonna go over here and start some more shit. I'll be back. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
She too skinny. She too skinny. It's like,
I have a severe thing about I don't want to be too fat. Like I have a whole
Hold
thing.
on, before you take off, Mel, does anybody, shout out to the 100+ people that came here tonight. If anybody has any questions that you want me to hit Mel with, ask away now. We got 3 minutes, and then I actually have to end and take care of some things. Ron, today was a good day. The next interview, we got 2 planned. One's going to be with Kalila, and we're going to interview the cop, Felony Melanie.
I might have something to do that day.
That's fine.
She's good. She's really kind.
I'll take care of the cop.
Okay.
Ooh, that sounds
The criminal taking care of the cop.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
Listen, I
good
thought I
question.
heard you say before, that's why I asked. Ooh, you already living your biggest fear, huh? You
So if
always
you have a
try to
fear of,
Oh, go on, Ron. Go on.
sorry. If you have a fear of being fat, do you also have a fear of fat people?
No, I just don't like them because, like, I see
Oh
that and
shit!
I'm like,
Oh
"Ew,
shit!
I would never wanna be that." My mom died because she was, like, 600 pounds.
Second of all, shout out
Aw.
to Granny's Watching for coming in. Granny's Watching is a
Yeah.
very successful YouTuber herself, believe it or not, and she's not a granny
Yeah.
either. You
She's a big
always
LC
try
watcher.
up someone else's experience and yet want everyone to pity yours. Is she talking about you or Tina? Maybe Tina?
I think either Tina or Christina. That sounds more accurate to
Okay.
the context.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that is that. Magic Tech says she is too boring. I don't know who you're talking about there. Oh, you're talking
Me,
about
they're mad
Felony
at me
Melody?
lately. Or maybe oh, Melanie, yeah.
Are
They
you
might be talking
afraid of
about me. They
fat
don't know
people,
how I
says the only
identify.
arc. Are you afraid of fat people?
No, but that's the joke, right? Because homophobia, the phobia is, like, the fear of, or, like,
Wait,
fat phobia is, like, fear
homophobia.
of.
Wait,
Well, that
homophobia.
sorry, no,
That's fear
I
of my people,
misspoke.
not fat people, honey. That's my people.
Well, so that's, like, the joke, right? Is, like, I don't
Thank you,
have the
Granny.
fear of them. I have, like that's the joke, right? Around here, especially, is people are like, "Oh, no, I'm not afraid of blah, blah, blah." No, I'm actually, like, afraid of being fat myself. And no, I just generally don't like big people because I'm
I
like,
So
got
if
"Oh
the
like
god,
you're
what
per
if
in
that was
line and there's
me?"
this big fat chick in front of you, you're like, man, if you get too
And
close, I
Mel,
might
for
get fat
starters,
on
you were
me.
fantastic today, and I got the perfect end question. What would
Okay.
you like Rain to be 3 months from now? What would you like to be
Still
known by? What do you want Rain
still
to be?
me still me and Tammy, and to be a really fun girl show.
Girls only, huh? No guys? That
I
might
wouldn't mind a
fuck you
guy.
over.
I wouldn't mind a guy, but I'm just saying, like, a really fun show
No,
because
not a
her and
guy
I
on the
have fun
show.
together.
You're gonna want to get some of the guy audience though.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, her and I just have fun together. Like, whatever we're doing, whether we're playing like a game or whether we're just discussing like the stuff like we did today, we picked our books and stuff. We just have fun with it. And so I think that as long as that continues, that will lead to something good.
And ladies and gentlemen watching, this was a very watchable episode about Hero. And we appreciate everybody that was in. The chat actually moved all night. It wasn't slow. You know, people had shit to say all night. Ron, you did good. Ron goes, he was nervous. He didn't even know if he would have come up with any questions, but he came up with some good ones. So
He
shout
did.
out to Ron. Ron, we will not be live on Hero tomorrow, but it'll either be Thursday or Friday, and I'll let you know, Ron, when we're
Cool.
going live again. It'll be another interview. We're just going to interview
Okay.
until we get this bitch monetized. We're
Awesome.
going to start with the women. I'll get some guys in here. But
Of
we'll start with
course.
the
Yeah,
pretty
there will be
ladies.
no guys for this month. Don't lie. It's like
That's fair.
But yeah, thank